Every day's a party scene when you're young, wild and free. Cabbage like dinner greens, now we know what winning means. And they just wanna hang us up in distant trees while we roll fancy rats around smoking leaves. To soulful leaves, high notes and poetry. Concrete jungle, even from gravel, you could grow a seed. Pay my local fees, now it's time to own a deed. Praise the neighborhoods with no dreams, only fiends. Change the neighborhood with no loans, only cheese. Let our people go patrol the streets. No lit smile for quick jogs. No hard drops when 12 drift by. We are not our ancestors, nigga. We been in the pandemic, nigga. They puzzle by the bigger picture. Yeah, we the young black militia. Now bounce that ass with work, son. I'ma throw this cash with work, son. Every day's a party scene when you're young, wild and free. Cabbage like dinner greens, now we know what winning means. And they just wanna hang us up in distant trees while we roll fancy rats around smoking leaves. That's a soulful leaves, high notes and poetry. Concrete jungle, even from gravel, you could grow a seed. Pay my local fees, now it's time to own a deed. Praise the neighborhoods with no dreams, only fiends. Change the neighborhood with no loans, only cheese. Let our people go patrol the streets. No lit smile for quick jogs. No hard drops when 12 drift by. We are not our ancestors, nigga. We been in the pandemic, nigga. We bustin' by the bigger picture. We the young black militia. Now bounce that ass with work, son. I'ma throw this cash with work, son. Now bounce it back quick, work, son. And shake that ass like it's worth, son. I really try to see it from the opposite side. Black man dead, white cop is alive. No crime committed at the time he arrived. Cell phones good, but the body can die. It start with what you believe in. Then they influence what you eatin'. Or that fried chicken extra seasoned. Underneath this mega extra e-bills. Black on black, they're killing too hard. That's the new way to bring the new style. I be watching, don't you think it's too high? Few shots and you're cruising and now you're too proud. Why? We are not our ancestors, nigga. We been in the pandemic, nigga. They puzzle by the bigger picture. Yeah, we the young black militia. Now bounce that ass with work, son. I'ma throw this cash with work, son. Now bounce it back quick, work, son. And shake that ass like it's worth, son. No surprise, no explanation. How you really think the stakes is? Yeah, let's sum it up in a statement. So colonists came to LA with natives, befriended the tribe so they could learn how to stay here. Then killed them off and they called that shit Thanksgiving. Sometimes later they brought the slaves in, raped all of the women in front of chain men, stripped them from their true name and tried to rename them. Then taught them about a white. Yes, family, welcome, and of course, karibuni sana to another beautiful episode of the Africa Today show. This is the Black Wildfire Network radio station, media of the 21st century. To everyone who's listening to us for the first time, but of course to all our amazing listeners on Facebook, on YouTube, on the radio station, on Rumble, on Spreaker, on Spotify, and on our show page live, and also on TikTok. Karibuni sana. I hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon from your end, those who are from diaspora, and of course to all my amazing people from the continent of Africa. I hope you're having an amazing evening so far. It is exactly 40 minutes past 8 p.m. on my end. I don't know how your day has been, but mine has been fantastic. We've had beautiful shows right here. In case you missed any of the shows, kindly ensure you catch up with them. We had the Pan African Bliss show, and of course it is uploaded on Rumble, on Spotify, and also on our YouTube page as well. And in case you also missed the Tubonge show, which we had a very good discussion of adulting, and we had some serious discussion about managing finances, and where it is crazy outside here. We had a beautiful chat, and of course, before we came to the end of the show, we had issues with the connectivity right here. But I hope you guys are doing amazing right now, and of course, I want to appreciate those who are catching up with us in this amazing evening from my end, rather afternoon, of those who are having the amazing lunch as they catch up with the Black Wildfire Network radio station. That was actually an amazing jam that I started with, and shout out to the singer
think she's a singer rapper. I don't know how to call her, singer rapper. I don't know, she's a rapper, but the name of the jam is called, I can't really remember the name of the jam, but the team is called the LG team. And this is actually a music that was dedicated to the black people, and of course also the white supremacy, because the white supremacy, if you can literally listen to the lyrics very carefully, this lady hints on how white cops always keep on surviving and the black man is dead. And I believe this is actually what, not just in the continent of Africa, but basically in America, what black people have been going through, where there's so much use of gun violence and all that. And it is a continuation of a thing, because it's part of our conversation today. I'll be sharing a video coming from, I'm not sure of the states, I can't remember the name of the states, but we had some Denver cops who did lose and their qualified immunity, and they are supposed to pay $3.8 million for a woman that they did actually arrest for no reason. And it's always a mistaken identity every time. Every time we see even a black man gunned down, it always comes as a a mistaken identity. After the incidents happen, after the shootings happen, we see that the white cops always walk scot-free, and that is why I began with that amazing jam over there, and I had to literally share it with you because it passes a lot of messages, and a good message directed to the white supremacy. You claim we're friends, we claim we are all one people, you claim you don't literally have any race in between, or you don't even identify race, but what we see, actions and words speak different, because they don't literally align together. So on today's show, we shall be discussing about that. I have a video to share. Literally, I think I'll be sharing much of the videos. I'm not sure if Keith is going to be able to join me, but if not, we shall continue, because I see the Wildfire Network in Uganda. We are back, and I'm so, so happy. Shout out to Maria and Setu. It broke my heart when we had to announce that the Wildfire Network radio in Uganda was shut down for quite some moment, but I'm glad to see that we are back and running. So yes, karibuni sana for those who are here for the first time. We're in Kenya, we are in Uganda, we are in US, Florida, and of course, let us know where you want to land. Where do you want us to literally have an interview with you, in case you're an artist, or in case you literally want to also be part of the panel? We are running, and we're looking to be growing bigger and better, to literally extend the network to many other African countries. And we hope to literally get achievement also outside there, because our aim is not just spreading outside and not getting understand what we're talking about. So as you can see, the Wildfire Network in Uganda is back. I hope also, we're going to be able to grow much bigger and better, and get the African people to understand what we talk about on a daily. But yes, I see Keith has joined in, and of course, before we get started,
you guys can visit Uganda again over there.
Yeah, man, I missed my girl, man. Shout out to Maria. I was so hot. I was like, man, we just planned a whole trip. Then what's up? What's up? Like, what's going on?
Hey, kind of how the hell was the Maury living in Kampala? And you guys asked why?
He said he had a business over there. He said he was running a business. He went with
I know, but how did he get over there?
I didn't question. I've never questioned that much, being honest.
Africans don't never ask nothing. That'd be crazy. Hey, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe. Joe, take your time. Dear, you see, I had a business in Kampala. I was selling sneakers. My natural thing would be, tomorrow, how'd you get to Kampala? You got family over there? Did you know about Kampala? Or you left Kenya? Okay. Africans don't never want to know. Africans don't never want to know shit. I'm like,
I think he's mentioned it a couple of times, but no one has ever had the interest to ask him, like, why did you go there? What was you doing? Nobody wants to be in anyone's business. Nobody wants to be in anyone's business. And I think that's us as Africans, especially in the continent, we've grown up like that.
I know. Exactly. Everybody said that's what nobody knows about politics. Nobody knows anything. My first thing as a go ahead, Jimmy.
I believe it's because of tribalism. That's why I think, and also the differences we've grown up with, especially religion-wise, because as much as we have Muslim and Islamic and Christianity running through the continent, also you need to understand that also Christianity is divided in too many groups,
Facts.
yeah,
Yeah,
so many
facts.
groups, like so many. You can't even, you
Yeah,
have people
yeah.
where I
It's
don't know what,
confusing.
where
Yeah,
what,
but
who what.
yeah, you got Catholic, the Protestants, the Baptists, the Pentecostals, the evangelists, all that shit. But that ain't got nothing to do with what I want to say. Hey, tomorrow, why the hell you in Kampala?
I think I'm gonna ask him tomorrow, but he just, he just says he's been there doing business. That's what we've picked a couple of times
I
and a
know, but
couple of
who? I know, but
chats.
who just picks up and goes to Kampala from Kenya and start doing business instead of doing business in Kenya? That's what I would ask. Hey, you went to Kampala? Why not here in Kenya? Why not
Well,
here? I want to know. I would ask. I ask his
well,
ass tomorrow.
I don't know. Becoming an entrepreneur, because that's one of the things we were having today on the
I
Tubonge show.
know.
Becoming an entrepreneur is not that easy, and if you look at our
It's not.
market in the
It's not.
254, a business before it peaks, trust me, it's gonna take time. It takes time because
Of course, everything takes time, but you must have
so
the finances.
probably
Yeah.
me, and shout out to Demore if you're listening, because sometimes he does listen. I believe probably me picking his mindset. I'm not sure if he's correct, but I'd love to ask him. Since you posed it, I'd really love to ask him. Be honest, no one has ever bothered to ask him,
Uh,
why did you go
uh,
to Uganda? Why
yeah.
was
Exactly. Right.
Uganda? Yeah,
I want to
good
I want to pull him
question.
by his shirt. I want to pull him by his shirt and say, "Hey, nigga, why you go to Uganda?"
Well, I believe probably it's because of the currency differences, and I believe it's easy to make it in Uganda. I'm assuming, that's what probably he thought.
What?
During,
Easy to
I'm
make in
assuming.
Uganda
I
in
said
a
I'm
poor
assuming.
country.
I said
You
I'm
about to?
assuming.
I know you assuming wrong. Damn it. no, you.
You
I know
know,
you. I know you assuming wrong. It ain't easy to make it in a poor country than yours.
it is not. It is not. But anyway, yeah, I'll pose that question to him and see what's up,
But
what
it
he's
may
doing.
be easier because his shillings would go further in Uganda. His shillings would be worth more. So
Mm-hmm,
it would be easier to go to start a business in Uganda than it would
mm-hmm,
be Kenya because his money would be worth more
mm-hmm.
in Uganda than it would be in Kenya. That's why,
Okay,
just like America, it'd be easier for me to go to Kenya and start a
exactly.
business because my money is worth more.
Exactly. So I feel like that was the main reason probably why he pushed, or rather, thought he could,
Yeah, yeah,
make
that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, because it was during the pandemic, and at that
hmm
time, worldwide, we were all facing crises, especially economically, because it caught so many people unaware, off guard.
Well,
So many
yeah,
businesses collapsed. People are trying to
of
literally,
course.
maintain
That's
their
on purpose.
businesses.
But I thought,
So
but I thought Uganda was locked down worse than Kenya was. I had to ask. I thought it was like only place that was open and free was Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania. Let's go party over here.
yeah, I remember because I think Museveni was one of the people to say like, "Yo, lock down this country." Like I think, yeah,
Yeah,
Museveni was one among the
all of Africa locked down. This one locked down was Tanzania, where you guys are up in it, having a good time, partying during the New Year's, drinking your drinking drinking your expensive damn booze.
Man,
Yeah, party over
don't take me
here.
back. Don't take me back. I
You know,
remember that
you,
night like it
you
was
know, you
yesterday.
know, you had a good time. Party
I
over
did.
here.
I did. I did until we found out the cab was not paid, so we had to pay the whole money. So like, yeah, oh yeah, this is all on us. Why? Just because we were left outside drinking? Okay, all right. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, we had a good time. I had a
uh,
good time personally.
well,
We've been to a
you had to pay those. This leave you guys. What happened? I don't
mm,
remember.
nah, I said that we had a good time because I remember
Yeah,
we went to what the three of us. If you can remember the
yeah,
details, then
yeah.
we were like really.
I think Nish left you guys, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. She left us.
Uh,
We went,
uh,
looked for it was a very fancy place though. So we didn't know the fanciness. We thought it was
Of
just
course.
fancy with some cheap ass food and liquor. We go inside and we're like, the only drink we know here, the rest we don't know, we don't see in Kenya. So we can't take anything we don't see in Kenya. We have to take what we know. So we picked what we know, and it was hella expensive. But we were like, to hell, it's a new year, goddammit. Until we face the rat, we face the rat out of that shit. Like,
Right.
oh,
Hey, where your goddamn money at? You guys looking like church mouses. I don't know, Katie. I don't
uh,
know. Yeah, where's the life experience of life? If I
it's
knew
some
that,
decisions you make when you're young and dumb. Because I think
yeah,
that was
exactly.
my first time traveling
It
outside.
was.
Like,
It was.
you
That's the
covering
first
up
time.
everything. You covering up everything. Or like, kid is not gonna mind. Kid is gonna. Kid is gonna like. It is what it is. But yo,
Yeah.
you're
They was up in
like,
the they was up in the club getting fucked up. Yeah, party over here.
we had a good time. I'm not gonna lie, because I think
I know.
Nisha had only
I
two
know.
shots.
I seen your pictures. I know you had a good time.
I have those videos even up to date. I have those videos with Nish, with Katie out. Like, I have everything. They have no idea. I have all the videos. I have all the videos. I remember Nish just took only 2 shots and she was like, good night, ladies. I'm out. Deuces. We were like, only 2 shots? Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah, we
You
had a
know,
good time.
just don't drink like Kenyans, Joby.
Yeah, we had a good time. I'm not gonna lie. But shout out to Pastor Kaisan.
It was New Year's Eve. They first time outside the country, 2022. Time to get wild and loose. Yeah!
Man, it was amazing seeing fireworks. You're on the beach. Can you imagine crossing the year across the beach, near the beach, and you having
It had
some,
to, had to be
you
nice.
know, yeah, and then I remember we met some Kenyans that night. I just remember we met some Kenyans that
All
night. Or
right.
like, yeah, we came for a vacation too. Which part of Kenya are you in? I can't remember. I don't think we exchanged numbers, and if we did, I forgot.
Okay.
Because it was have you ever gone? I don't know if you can't relate, but I think for those who can
Yeah.
relate, when you're in the club, then you pick someone's number, then the next day you're going through the context, you're like, who is John? Who the hell is John? I don't remember having John on my.
No, Joby, I don't drink, so I never had that experience. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I know you don't relate, but personally, I think that has happened a couple of times, and I keep my phone away every time I go to the club. Like, I keep my phone. Actually, the times we used to go to the club with money, or if I happen to
Yeah.
go to the club, which I don't nowadays, I'll give my phone to my friends. Like, hold it, cause it will get messy in here. I'll pick numbers and I'm gonna forget and delete all of them. I'm not the one to keep that. I don't keep track with the numbers that I keep. You'll wait for me to call you. I'm not gonna call you. I'm not the one. But anyway, Karibu is our family once again. Shout out to K Williams, shout out to Deno with us on TikTok. Nice to see you. I'm glad you are relating with our story. And of course, thank you so much for tuning in. I see K Williams is saying, yeah, shout out to you. Hope you're having your wonderful lunch break and you are enjoying it. But yes, today we shall be talking about the Texas wildfires that are staged to attack on the beef industry and the American food security. But before we get into all that, which I'll be sharing a video, and which I've said today's show, majority I feel like I'll be sharing videos because there's nothing interesting in terms of article that I found. Most of the things have been debated by Demore, and also I debated them earlier today. But I want us to start with this video over here, which is again, I started with a jam, which actually addresses the white supremacy, where we have always, and it's a thing, and we've shared so many videos on and off. We've seen the white supremacy, racism, the racism on the black people's face, and we've seen that was she's called who? Which we've seen she's been called out. Nikki, Haley, Nikki.
Oh, Nikki Haley. That is her name.
Yeah,
What we made fun of, Joey, and they made up a fake white name. Her name is
yeah,
Ramaswamy
yeah.
Tisdami, some Indian name.
Her
Somebody-
name, yeah, I
It,
remember.
it ain't no racism, but she changed the whole name, Joey.
Mm-hmm. So we remember she came out and said that America has never been any racist. There's no racism, and this is all a lie. But I want to start with a very short video. coming from a channel of this guy. I've shared a couple of videos of him. Check out his YouTube channel. He goes by the name Louis Pott. He does some amazing podcasts, shares amazing videos, especially regarding the black people in America and the racism they go through, and also back in the continent. So this one among them that I saw in his today's podcast, and this comes from Tori Morris. I don't know if you guys know him, who actually know her, who she called out on one of the reporters who was questioning racism in America or with the white supremacists. Let me start this one, and the next video I'll be sharing. The next video I'll be sharing is where we have a retired lady who has actually won $3.8 million verdict after a SWAT team did search the wrong home.
Yeah, after SWAT team did it in your boy's home city of Denver. Shout out to Zoe. They racist ass city. Yeah, they broke. They knew she wasn't. This is how white supremacy works. They come and destroy us. They knew it wasn't her. She wasn't involved in stealing no car and all that old shit. This is an old retired woman. In America, they always got your dossier. They always got information on us already before they enter the house. So they wanted to go in and terrorize this black woman, wreck her home. Go ahead, Joe.
And then this reminds me, before I even share, you remember there's a video you made me share some time back where they raided on a black woman who was naked, and there's nothing that happened?
Yeah, in Chicago. Of course not.
I mean,
of course not. They got that. Remember, she asked, please, can I put my robe on? Said no. They didn't expose your coochie to us.
Let me, oh my God. And the body cam is recording. The body cam is literally recording her. This is so crazy, and this needs to stop, man. I don't know, but somehow I feel like Africans, we need to be educated about what our black people, because the majority of the people in the continent have no idea what the black people in diaspora go through. Is this assumption that we've been seeing, and which we see now, the black women and so many black Americans, when they come to the continent, they are experiencing hate because miseducation, which we spoke about on Monday, has been passed from both ends. We have the assumption of you guys being dragged, rocking the chain. You're rich, of course. You're showing me you have a rich lifestyle. Then you come here, you tell me you have no money. How am I supposed to understand? How am I supposed to understand that literally the white man hates you? How am I supposed to understand what white supremacy is all about? Because even the term white supremacy itself, we've said most of the people, even for me, took me time to understand, hey, what is this all about? The white supremacy?
Right.
Even understanding the Democrats and the Republicans took me time. I'm like, okay, what's the difference? So it is, I believe, we being the majority, and the only way we can stand with you guys is when we, the majority, are educated, and we need to call out on these people, what they are doing in the continent and also out the continent. But let me share this.
You can't understand how powerfully racist that question is, can you? Because you could never ask a white author, when are you going to write about black people?
Do you think that there is still and will forever be a black-white divide?
No. It's only kept alive because it's useful. When it stops being useful, they'll get rid of it.
Useful to whom?
To white people. They need it.
That's not true.
This is Toni Morrison. She was an African-American author.
And I'm sure I'm sure she's a bootlick. These bootlicks always got to make white people good. When you decide to get rid of, you'll get rid of it. That's a lie.
She became one of the most celebrated authors in the world and had won many prestigious awards, including the Presidential Medal
Ain't
of
that
Freedom.
Toni Morrison bootlicking ass? Ain't that Toni Morrison? See, exactly what Joby said. This African report don't know who the hell she is and don't know this lady's an out-and-out coon. Out bootlicking house Negro coon. That's why she's getting promoted by Obama. Punk ass house Negro coon. But see, this is what Joby just said. The understanding, because you not understand the nuance, because you think she's defending black people. This woman is not. She's despicable. She's an out bootlicking coon. Because you think if she told ask the white woman, you ever think white supremacy ever go away? Well, especially when you decide to get rid of it, that's bootlicking talk. It's nonsense. Stop. They're gonna go with your black people to stand up and fight and get rid of themselves. White people not gonna say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna stop oppressing you and stealing your shit because I'm just tired of it. What? So him not understanding white supremacy, and he thinks this woman is a hero when she's not. That's how sophisticated white supremacy is. It always puts up their bootlicks like a Martin Luther King or goddamn oh boy down in South Africa, Nelson Mandela. You be like, yeah, he's a hero, but he sold you completely out. That's just no good. That's just broad here.
When I was given my son name Nelson, because that's my son name, Nelson, I was so happy. Oh my god, I was so happy. I was like, yo, you guys, I have a name like Nelson. I'm Nelson Mandela. Mandela. And does Mandela ring a bell to your head? You know? Then you
does that ring to your head?
I was so happy. Trust me, I was so happy. I went to school bragging. I was so happy being, and especially not me having because my name confuses people, like which tribe do I come from? Until you pose the question to me, and until I answer you, you won't know, because the Moi I have, it's not the second president's name. It's Moi. Yeah, it's a Moi, not a Moi. You know, so people confuse, like, yo, where do you come from? You don't look Kenyan, you know. Well, that's not a Kenyan name and all that. But yep, I really bragged a lot, and that's why I'm saying we really need to be educated about these bootlicking people, because I celebrated that. You know, I didn't even celebrate my dad, you know, acquiring the name or being the bearer of the name. I was like, no, not you, nigga. I am Nelson Mandela this time. So, you know, to hell. To hell.
You're not responsible. You're not responsible. There's been good black people named Nelson Joby. That's just Nelson Mandela. He's just whacked out. That don't mean anything.
But that was my mindset. Trust me, I was like so happy. I'm like, I'm a Mandela. I'm a Nelson Mandela.
Of course, because you were taught the propaganda like all of us, Joby.
True.
The Pulitzer Award, and even became the first African American woman to win a Nobel Peace Prize in Literature in 1993. As a novel,
if I win a literature, I believe this has not literally attacked the white man very well. It has
exactly, Joby. They're only giving you prizes because you're bootlicking house negress. You're bootlicking handkerchief right now. That's why she's getting all these accolades. And she's fighting white supremacy, Joey, fighting against the white man. They're not gonna give her these fake ass awards. Exactly.
Giving some Dr. Phil and so many coons we know on YouTube who come here and speak about the Pan-Africanist movement, you know, calling out on what black people are oppression, what they are going through. But at the end of the day, when you go behind the cameras, you are a bootlicking person, you know. That's what I literally see right here. You know,
because now you know too much. Exactly. That's it. When you see them get all those awards, you've already connected the dots. How she fight white supremacy and they want giving her awards? She's not.
Exactly.
Novelist Tony often explored black identity in America, particularly.
They say when a white man praises you, you have failed. That is what
exactly.
Understand?
Because, that's who said that? That was the old president of Mozambique. So if the white meat is praising me, you know I sold you out. Exactly.
Of black women. She wrote about the human conditions and her black experiences. In 1998, during her uncensored interview, Miss Toni Morrison was asked various questions regarding her books in relation to how she viewed
Probably my mom had her water breaking at this time.
racism at the time. And this is
98.
Let's take a look. Hey, call me Louis. This is my.
Now, how do you view black-white relations? Do you think that there is still and will forever be a black-white divide?
No, it's only kept alive because it's
No, I don't. Because I'm a bootlicking coon. No,
man.
No. My bootlicking ass. Once again, I would tell white people, no, when you stop doing, That's all nonsense. This Toni Morrison is an absolute bootlicker. So that's why every time, like, let me see anybody praised by the white media, like a Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela. You know they done sold your punk ass out. That's why you don't never hear him praise no Malcolm X. You don't hear the white people. Yeah, Malcolm. No. That shit.
Not Kwame Nkrumah. Because
That's
after
Kwame
this,
Nkrumah. Right.
after today, actually, we mark it's been the 6th of March. We are marking another anniversary since he was killed, and I'll be sharing a video of him and his good deeds, because which is rarely spoken about, even shared about in the African history.
Because it was great. He told you need to unite. Without unite, we will go back into colonialism. He's right. He said we must build manufacturing. What he did, the CIA came in and overturned all that shit, all of it, and that's why he's not spoken of. You ain't know these African puppets ever mention him. Ever say he's a great leader, because what he did was going to put Africans back in power. That's a no-no. Time to get rid of this Negro. You gotta go. And now the son of the father who helped the CIA get rid of him is now president of Ghana. Imagine that. Traitor. The traitor's now the president. Go ahead, jump in. I think Joey froze. There you go.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
You said the president. Nana Akufo-Addo is there. Nana Akufo-Addo?
Yeah, Nana Akufo-Addo's father helped the CIA overthrow Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay. Oh, the father. Hey, I was like, yo, wait. Oh, Nana Akufo-Addo. How is Kwame Nkrumah?
Nah. His daddy. Daddy was part of Kwame's staff. He helped overthrow him, and he became president when they overthrew Kwame. He helped the CIA overthrow his ass, and then he became president. And so now the traitor's son is in power. He's now the president. But they're not going. Yes, most Ghanaians don't even know that is. They're not going to teach them none of that.
Of course.
History.
Of course.
That the traitor that you know. At least the Ghanaians know how good Kwame was, and it was wrong when they overthrew him. But they don't know that they don't bootlicking sleepy ass leader was the one who helped overthrow his ass. His father was, his father was.
Is attributing a kind of willful intent.
Of course, it's willful. It's irrational. Everybody knows it doesn't make any sense. But they hang on to this.
No black, let me tell you so far what I've observed with a Pan-Africanist, okay? And a black woman or a black man who's tired and angry with the white supremacy oppression. And I want to give a very perfect example, I think, with Taraji P. You can tell, and not just Taraji, but so many African people you see come out and speak about the white oppression. Nobody's gonna talk this calmly, okay? No African talks this calm. With most of the videos I've observed, most of the articles I've read, because I used to be a very good reader of the set books. I used to be chosen to be among the readers because I used to read. I can tell tones, and I can tell tones in a speech. Even on a text, I've told you a couple of times, Kit, I can tell tones on a speech or on a text. So if you text me in a certain type of way, I'll notice that, this man or this woman's mood is not in the right place, okay? But trust me, I can tell a person's tone on a text. So I've never seen any angry black person who's tired of the white oppression being this calm. So this is why you understand, Yolanda, this is a boot-licking coon, Nobody talks this calm to an oppressor. You do know how offensive that is? Do you understand what racism is? No, I don't, because you're too calm, baby. You're too calm. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Totally unscientific, mythological, metaphorical notion of division that is wasteful. It costs a lot. It diminishes the people who feel that way, and it hurts the people who don't feel that way. When they don't need it, as in wartime, they get rid of it. When they don't need it economically.
They have never gotten rid of it. And I don't think they'll ever get rid of it. That's a lie.
And they
A lie
always
she
practice
doesn't want to
war.
tell.
Exactly.
These people are here to fight us. And I want to take us to a video I shared last week on Monday on my show, on the Pan-African Bliss show, where we had this white man telling us, I hear Africans on TikTok claiming that they had a land. We had, what do you mean we had a land? You want to say you came and stole our land? That's what
he said, you're claiming that we stole your land. Not anymore. He said, not anymore. We know you did steal the land. He said, not anymore. It's your leaders that are selling you. He's not telling you it's the white man that put the leaders there. It's still your people put these puppets there.
Yep.
It's your leaders that's selling you out.
But that's the fact. I love personally when I see white people telling the Africans the truth that they want to hear from them. Because, I mean, you don't believe your people when they tell you the truth. So let me tell you the truth. I kind of love it at some point when a white man tells the raw truth to the African people. Yeah, resources are being stolen from your continent, but are we participating physically in it? Hell no. We just have our military bases built there, but your people are the ones highly accepting the demands we're giving them. Has anyone stood up like a man, what we are speaking about today, to say that, hey, enough is enough, and I want to build a Pan-African state and make Africa a state without us having all these borders and build our own manufacturing industries, you know, and all that.
What man is going to say what you just said, Joe?
I've not seen any so far. I mean, we just have Professor Lumumba, who's I don't trust. Professor Lumumba is a good guy, but his voice is also still weak. Trust me.
He's weak. He's weak.
You can tell a commander when you see one. You know?
He's weak. Yeah. Like they give a good nice speech. And I said it was Africans. The Chinese came here. The Arabs came here.
Not like that. Not like that. You know, these colonizers. They keep on feeding you fake education. And Professor Lumumba, you know, you can tell Dr. Arikana is very aggressive, you know. We don't want you in this country. We are tired.
Joey, now what I just explained, you just heard the African woman not being sugarcoated and the African man being weak. That woman has to nudge, has to push goddamn the mama to be a man. You say, we're tired of you. You want to take us out of here. We want our money, and that's what we want. Yes, but they came here.
I don't know, but personally, I hope and pray, and this is something that hit me, I think, some few days ago when you suggested to me about the panel. Personally, I think I don't want to say I'm too grown for being on TikTok panels, but I'd want to be on the big table panel of Pan-Africanists. I want to challenge Patrice Lumumba. I want to, you can speak this weekly to us, telling us that this is how we can acquire power. You are sounding weak at this point to a white man. So I want you to talk broadly like the way Dr. Arikana. And I believe that's why we should, if only we had them being given the opportunity to go to Ghana the way the meeting they had planned.
They start that shit. Remember, Sister Ghana was with the AU. She got to talking. And the white people say you better fire it. And that's what the white people in Europe told these bootlicking niggas. You better fire her ass. Get her ass out of here. That's what happened. They told them, and she told the truth. He said, the Europeans told them to fire me.
I mean, also Lumumba was fired because I remember, shout out to Spikes. I remember because one day we were going to town with Spikes and he was like, did you know Professor Lumumba was working here and he was fired? I was like, oh, okay, this building? Oh, all right. I didn't know. I only see this building. I'm like, what's up? What's going on here with the flags and all that?
That was the corruption building. He actually said, hey, you guys are being corrupt. He said, nigga, we didn't hire you to do corruption for real. We hired you just to be fake because you got a name. We didn't hire you to actually come here and try to stop corruption. What's wrong with you? You fired.
I know. Get the hell out of here.
Take the credit. But if you need it in order to solve some political problem, or to justify a land grab, or you need workers
Land grab.
who are dependent upon you, and you can convince them that, $2 an hour, $5 an hour is enough, then you use it. It has a powerful utilitarian.
This some Obama shit, and I believe that's why she was part of
Exactly.
this.
Exactly. Exactly right. See, now you calling a spade a spade. That's some Obama shit. That's right. That's why Obama gave her ass an award.
That's some Obama shit, Nobody, when you're talking aggressively, and that's why you see yourself every time you call out the white supremacy or the people in power, you're gonna either be arrested, you're gonna lose your assets, you're gonna lose a lot, But the moment you're still able to maintain.
Shout out to Kanye West moron ass who woke up and told the truth one day because he was drunk. Oh shit, I was drunk. Yeah, told the truth about who actually runs this place. He didn't apologize. I don't want to say nothing about nobody no more. I done fucked all my money up. I was drinking. I was drunk, Joey. I told you I was drunk.
If you need a bunch of, sorry to use this word, but if you need a bunch of Negroes to say the truth, give them some liquor, okay? Give Mick Mill some liquor right now and see if he's not gonna spill the tea,
I think McMills always spilled the tea by what he didn't say about his booty hole being touched by Puffy. McMills, that's you, ain't it? Oh, good.
He defended himself. He said that he respects gay. He said he respects
that's
gay.
Right. That's right. That's why he gotta say that. That's why he gotta say that because he know they've been in his booty hole, Joey. We know for a deal he done did everything he done did. Like somebody sees him on TikTok tell the truth. Not on TikTok. He tell the truth about these guys. He said, listen, but all these guys that come out finally saying, telling the truth about these JUEW run everything. See, I was in a Hollywood meeting. I was a comedian. I'm at the sound like because you'll never look at this shit I send you anyway. So.
I'm so sorry.
I stopped sending stuff. It's all right. I know. It's all right. I stopped sending shit anyway. But anyway, he said,
don't stop
He said we were taken into this executive boardroom. Said, well, we're going to give you guys a deal, both of you. You guys are up and coming comedians. We're both going to give you a shot. We'll give you some movies, some commercials and stuff like that. He said, but before we do that, both of you got to suck our dicks. He said, what? He said, what? What? He said, what? Yeah, both of you got to suck our dicks. He's like, what? He said he got up, he walked out the room, and the other, he didn't want to say that guy's name. He's famous today, he said too. He's famous. So since I can't prove this happened, he can come back and sue me for defamation. But this is a fact. I'm telling you what I know. He said both the executives put out their dicks, and this dude was sucking both their dicks. Like, God damn! God damn!
So I want to confirm this, and I know probably I'm right. It sounds dumb to us, but I just want to confirm. We have the NBA players. We have, like, literally. Let me just claim all the celebrities, especially the black ones. Okay, the black celebrities in any career they are on, and the names they have, the amounts of money they have, the internet what they have. Did all of them have to go through this rite of passage?
Yeah, Joby. You come from poverty. Remember, I'm not gonna let you get real influence, Joby, if I can't control you. See, when they were doing the pandemic, if you had real influence and you had character, you would have went against my plan. So that your fake influence, everything you got came from me. Yeah. You didn't make it. You didn't make it yourself. I made you the star. I gave you influence. So yes, Joe.
So okay,
Exactly.
and then understanding someone like PDD, because I mean,
Yeah,
everyone, like, I knew PDD since I was young. You know, hearing the name
exactly.
PDD,
So
maybe
imagine this, Joby. P.
uh,
Diddy, right? P.
mm-hmm,
Diddy was 24 years old when he went to Clive Davis. Look at Clive Davis. You're going to find out he's a what? A JEW. Like the more to the people you can't talk about. He went to Clive Davis. Clive Davis, did his thing with him. Let's say, allegedly, he did, but allegedly did his thing with Puppy and all kind of things we can't imagine, right? Things we can't imagine. Say, okay, Puppy, you want to regulate? Look who owns Bad Boy. It's not Puff Daddy. It's Clive Davis who owns, not Puff Daddy. The cat with the small hat on. So it's okay. What you're gonna do is, you gotta, them butt cheeks look pretty good. Them black butt cheeks need to be flapping in my face, Joker.
mm-hmm.
So, you know,
What I'm trying to
Sorry.
understand is like a man like PDD, TD Jax, who's also in
Yeah.
a couple of months. He was also brought. His name was brought on board. Do
Yeah.
we have like a right
That's
wing?
bottom. That's
Are they
bottom
called
side.
right wings? Right
Yeah,
wings
so
who?
with the right wing, yeah, so with the right wing Negroes, those be conservative Republicans. Yeah, they all got to go through it. You don't get away giving them butt cheeks up, Joey.
Mm-hmm. So
Like I told you, like when I had Lady Divine, she was gonna be a famous singer. She still sings a Lady Story,
yeah.
and she refused to do it. She was the
So
it girl. She had just won the beauty contest, and she was in
so
everybody's videos. And so they were shopping around Hollywood. So she was 19 at the time. She said, "But this
uh-huh.
is what you're gonna have to do." She said, "Certain levels that you get to a certain fame, right? You're not gonna
Mm-hmm.
be letting all at once because it'll scare you to death. So they're gonna
Yeah.
get you little by little, Joe. So
Mm-hmm.
little by little, they're gonna get you. So they're gonna say, um, they'll show you a little bit, like a Jay Z and Beyonce. They fully fucked up. They're fully in it. They're fully fucked up. But in the beginning, they know that it's scary, so they'll stay behind a little bit till you reach a certain level of fame. They'll come and say, "Hey, you like the money you're making, right?" You're like, "Who are you?" I'm the one who gave you that money. That's who I am. That's how you got the money. So, time to time, I'm gonna need you to suck me off. You understand that? You have to put that, you know, you have to put that mouth on my ball sack. What? Ball sack? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's what you're gonna have to do. So they brought him pretty quickly. Because they don't really know who runs the world, how things work. Them morons coming from poverty. They don't know how shit works. They idiots. So they get slowly, but then they love the lifestyle. Nobody wants to be poor. Nobody ever go back to being broke. They're nobodies. Now I show you you're rich because of me. You think Burner Boy and them ain't been told that by now? They've been told, nigga, you rich because of me. I give a fuck about your Nigerian slash, cash, blah, 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 blah. I don't child. You think you think you think you think they made that shit famous? No, Joey. Oh no. Because I can ghost everything you do. I can ghost it, but it never takes off.
So
I,
what I'm understanding is that they pick a right
yes,
wingman.
yes, they
They
do mind
he,
tapping. That's right, Joey. It's called grooming.
because yeah, I'll call him the groomer. They groom
Yeah,
him, then he
yeah.
becomes the groomer of the rest of the people who are now coming in the industry.
Let me
Because
let me tell you something,
PDD
Joey.
has
Now,
been taking
let me
care
tell you
of
something, Joey.
Asha.
That's right. That's right. He was in Usher's booty. At 12 years old, he was sleeping in bed with Usher. Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
yeah. And Usher was in little Justin Bieber's booty. Like he
mm-hmm,
says, "Oh, wicked, I had to turn to the Lord." And Justin Bieber became a drunk. He's an alcoholic, was on drugs. Justin
yeah.
Bieber, the little fake white dude doing black culture. They was
Mm-hmm.
turning his ass out. They was all having fucking suck things. He's like, "Oh, it got wicked." This goofy story. It got wicked, and then go back to Jesus with the drugs and alcohol. Yeah, because they would, yeah, turn them out. Okay, Joe, but let me tell you something. I go ski. Let me tell you, the CIA's already looked at you, already know you are. That's why they say there was gonna be a war in Africa. Too many Jobies now waking up. You think
Yeah.
this not the average? You're not the average African Joby.
Uh-huh. Shout out to step us in the building. I see you.
Yeah,
See
so
you.
you go all these. I told you to get off first hot. All these niggas you gonna find them when you show them they all filthy and compromised. Now I gotta compromise you, Joby, or you won't do my bidding. I can't have you out there with real influence. Now you got 300 million damn subs, 200 million followers, and you say some shit that's off the reservation that I haven't approved. You start saying real shit, and I don't got control of you. How dangerous that is. I can't have you like a Kanye West going off the reservation. I'm gonna shut you. Go ahead, Joby.
Steppers believe that is a myth. I don't know why he believes. You
You can
don't
believe.
believe.
You can.
Af-
He's an African. He's an African, Joby. He doesn't know shit. So that's it. He believes shit's a myth. He doesn't know
You mean
enough.
I also believed it was a myth before. I
I
mean,
know. Remember exactly.
I
You did.
remember,
That's right.
I remember when
I
we had
remember.
the Illuminati. If Steppers, you can remember, that was in 2013, 2012, especially 2013, 2012, 2014. We had so many CDs produced of the Illuminati. Then we used to see, we used
But
to have
like I
Rihanna,
told,
Beyonce,
like I told Katie, and then you guys don't know. You guys know what the Illuminati is. He's like the Illuminati is this. You don't know what it is. You like a got shot.
I know,
I
but
know
I
exactly.
believe what they were trying to tell us is what we're explaining right now. How
Exactly.
most of the artists, them being who they are, there's something the price they had to pay, but it was just
Exactly.
they used the Illuminati myth to make us believe, this house,
Exactly.
satanic it is.
It is
Then
satanic,
was telling
but
us about the sucking dick, the bar plugs, and all that type of
yeah, it
thing.
is. It is. It is satanic, Joe. But that's part of it. It is satanic,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
yeah. Who's been with me a long time? You guys remember when I did that show with Lady, but I couldn't get her today to mention those names. I said, I remember back then, I said, tell us the name. Hell no, Keith, they'll kill you. They're still in the industry today. They'll kill you. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying no names. Because remember, she was shopped around. I took her, I had a lot of pride in, right? She was still scared to even mention the names, right? So remember, I said, just say some names. He said, okay, this is all I'm saying, right? She said, this is all I'm saying. And you can go look her up. You think I'm lying? This is real. Go look up Sharon Johnson's name on fucking Google. It's in there. This ain't no lie. This ain't no cat. Cause she was gonna be one of the biggest stars out there. She said it was too wicked for her. Cause she come at her being a little Christian, she being a little Southern girl. The wickedness was too much. So she ended up just destroying her career. She ended up singing on cruise boats and going to Thailand, singing in hotels. Decided to give up the fame. She said, I don't need the fame. Because remember, she was at the Hollywood Hills, and famous producers were shopping around saying, this is going to be the new Whitney Houston. It's going to be the new It Girl. She's beautiful as shit. She had the voice. She's going to be the It Girl. Then everybody says the music is flowing, the drinks are flowing, everybody's getting all drunk and fucked up. Imagine being a young Southern girl, 19. Imagine being 19 years old. You in Hollywood. You ain't never been out of Florida. She's from Florida. Never been out of Florida. You in Hollywood now. Around all these famous people, right? In the Hollywood Hills in L.A. Hollywood Hills, all the mansions, right? Mm-hmm. And so everybody's drinking, having a good time, laughing. You don't know how wicked things are. And then you walk in this room by yourself and you see somebody fucking a goat. What do?
So let me tell you. I remember and shit. That's why I say if I was to be in a bigger position, I've told people this. I remember, shout out to Spikes again. Spikes, if you're listening, you remember me telling you this. If I was to be in a bigger position, I would be in this life. But it's because I said no to a couple of things. So I remember there's one night, it was on a December, and on December's DJs get booked a lot,
because of holidays,
events and all that. So I have a friend who's a DJ, and he called me to a party, and I didn't have money to go to the party, so I said I'm gonna stay back at home. I'm not gonna go to the party with you guys because I don't like going anywhere when I'm broke. I can't. In case anything happens, I need to be able to finance myself. I need to
Yeah,
be able to
exactly.
offer myself.
Nobody does. Exactly,
Yeah,
Joe.
I've learned that from a very young age, out of so many situations. So I told him I'm not gonna go, but you guys keep me updated in case of anything. Maybe if I get money, I'll turn up. So it was him and the girlfriend. Then they went to the party. So what I was not told, it was the party was a gay party. Okay, that part was missing. It was a gay party. So the
Woo!
girlfriend gets there, records everything for me. Since I have, and when I tell people I have records of everything, they don't believe me. I keep records of everything. Don't play with me. I back up my sheet. I back up everything you send to
Oh,
me.
sound,
Don't
sound
play
like
with me.
sound like Cat Williams. Remember Cat Williams? I have records of everything for 30 years.
In case one day you come lie
Uh-oh.
upon my ass, I'll review this of everything you say. I do screenshots of everything, even
Damn. Damn.
trust me, I keep records of everything. I've been played
We,
once before, and I was like, "Yo, Joby, you
we,
need to be smarter. People can do you dirty
we,
like this, so yeah, you need to be the one, the dirty maker." So yeah,
we,
so I remember
we need to get Joby to start the Kenyan CIA. Shit. Do it.
but never called me a Kenyan CIA. I saw that on the I saw that on the chat with the show page when you guys did the show on the network. But I remember when she got there, she recorded everything for me, and then she told me she didn't know also for her that it was only the boyfriend who had the information. It was a gay party. So I was like, wait, it's a gay party. How much is this? How much is your boyfriend being paid? How much is my friend the DJ being paid? So I wanna know. And it was a lot of money. I was like, hold up, all that money on a gay party? Why are these people getting the money? So I didn't know the thing with the NGOs back then, that
That's
these people
right.
get
Exactly.
with by the NGOs, and this is how they
Mm-hmm.
acquire their wealth and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it made me
Because the
question
people,
my
because
friend.
the people, exactly, because the people that run the world, they're the ones pushing, they're the ones paying. They're the ones get to print the money from nothing. Exactly, Joe. How would you
I
know that? Who
I
would know that,
questioned
Joe?
my friend. I
Okay.
questioned my friend. Are you straight? Like I didn't go, of course, like that. Are you straight? But it made me pose a lot of questions in my head. Trust me, even up to date. Like you can do a whole gay party. I mean, anything for the money, but yo, not like that. Are you gay? Are you gay? Until today, trust me, I've never gotten any answer. But after that, he blew up. He blew up
Boy,
and started
of
getting
course, I
deep.
told you. Of course, I told you.
I'm like, what happened after this party? Like, yo, you just getting bookings, you're just
That's
going to
right.
shows at the show, even resting, spending time with us anymore like you used to. Now you're a busy ass man. But
Hmm.
with all that you're explaining, it makes a lot of sense. Like
That's how it works,
most of
Joe.
the black people, the artists, the people in the industry, if they're not a yes man, they're not gonna be where they
Exactly.
want to be. If
Exactly.
you're not a coon, if you're not gonna accept what
That's
they're
right.
telling you, you're gonna have to
That's
remain at the
right.
bottom and struggle till you make it on
That's
your own.
right. That's
Right.
right. It'll be harder to scratch and grind. Exactly right, Joe. Like,
But I see Steppers. Steppers
good.
says, I'll go to the comments on also YouTube. I see Danny Harrison, K. Williams, have a good day as well. Hope you have the rest part of your day. Steppers says, even Bongo started the myths, which became a big joke. So when you speak about Bongo, I wanna pose you. I'm not sure about Diamond Platinums, but we're gonna see soon. He's not there. He's gonna be there. So far, we have Burna Boy, Wizkid receiving the Grammy awards and all that. I want you to question yourself. I mean, there's the hard work we see people putting in. There's the record labels, which you also tend to forget, which most of the artists, especially in Africa, don't read the contracts, what they are all about. We just
Exactly.
sign blindly, like we're just all about the money. I wanna get out of poverty. I just want to, but the other one, the chains. I wanna be the black American. God damn it, the
Do
next
this,
black
do this,
American.
do this for me, Joby. Do this for me, Joe. I'm like,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this for me.
Yes.
Go to YouTube and say TLC Grammy, Grammy, the Grammy Awards speech saying that they were broke. I'm explaining to you.
TLC.
The TLC's Grammy speech saying that they were broke. They say that they are broke. after selling goddamn 30 million albums and making $300 million. And we're gonna go back to Clyde Davis ass again. Yeah.
So, Steppers, I want you to reason. Just apart from just Bongo, I want you to look at Nigeria, even left, because he can't stand the truth. I understand you, Steppers. So goodbye. I understand you.
He'll come back. Yeah, it scares him. That's how the world works. I don't know that. You mean that ain't how the world works? Yeah, Steppers. Sorry. There you go. The African mind is gonna be shattered.
Stand the truth, man, and it is so sad to see. I can date someone like you can stand the truth, you know. Bye, boy.
It scares them,
Why?
Jovi. You gotta be patient, or you gotta go slow. As you told me, you gotta go slow with their mind.
Yeah, he also added that we started with the voodoo. They called us primitive, then imitated the revamp. They imitated to revamp it and called us dumb. Okay, and he also added that we had rainmakers. They came with astrology. At least we knew our systems. They
Who wrote that? That's true. Who wrote that?
That is Steppers and John Mosquito. Karibu
He's
Sana.
smart. He's smart with that. I guess he didn't leave. That's smart. That's true.
Yeah, he came back.
Yeah, what he said right there is true.
John Mosquito, amani to you too. Mimi ni dada, mimi si ndugu, kakangu. Mimi ni dada. Ndugu is a brother. I'm a sister. Dada. Ndugu is kaka.
Yeah. Joby, you can't go too hard on Joe Mosquito. He be running around at night getting chased for his Ghanaian scams.
But I believe, I don't know, maybe Steppers you can correct me, but I think Ndugu is used on both genders, if I'm not wrong. Kaka, Ndugu, Dada. But I think Ndugu, I think you're right, John Mosquito. You could be right if I'm understanding the deep Tanzanian Swahili. Ndugu applies on both genders, the female and, but I prefer Dada. Hey, Ndugu sounds so too male, because Ndugu, the direct way for us Kenyans is, a male, and also that, maybe did you say, did you say bush? Did you say busy ass man to describe a gay person? I mean, I thought I had a friend until that time. I had to question the friends I have, and trust me, I always say the moment I dropped that bunch of friendship, that is when the doors for me opened to blackout fire, because I was stuck in a very messed up friendship. And I also see John Mosquito saying that I thought he changed what happened. You're asking about my friend or who? But yeah, Ndugu is on both. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Steppers. I thought so. Ndugu could be on both. Yeah, I thought so as well. But let me share this video Keith wants me to share of TLC, where I see that they're saying that we are broke. Can be.
I understand they made $300 million. They got the big Grammy. They broke. At that time, they were the #1 selling women group on the planet of all time. Not just the year, of all time. They were the #1 selling group of all time, and they were broke. This is how you can make $300 million. And so we're gonna go back to Clyde Davis and Puffy. Because Clyde Davis had their money. But and remember, Lisa, they murdered Lisa because Lisa was about to expose all this shit. Lisa Lopez was about to tell the truth, so they had her murdered, had her bumped off. She's about to open her damn mouth. They told her to keep her mouth shut. What happened, Joe? What you laughing at?
Thank you, Steppers. Joby thinks I can speak Kenyan. I can't speak Kenyan. My friend, I'm so sorry. I said. I don't know. Let me tell you.
He came back and corrected herself. Mosquito, because Kenyan Swahili is not as structured as Tanzanian Swahili. So understand that. When you're running down the street with your damn scams in England, nigga.
Shout out to our Tanzanian brother who just joined. And I also see him correcting us. He says Ndugu is relative. He says Mandugu is relative. So you see, it's understood different. So for me, Ndugu here in Kenya, we understand it as a man. That is the
Okay.
difference, you know. Our Swahili is very
Right.
broken. We speak a lot of sheng,
Yeah.
you know that. I think you
Yeah. But
understand that,
I
brother.
know.
We speak a lot of
Yeah,
slang
I
words.
know. Yes, it's about the slang in it. It's
We
all,
like Jamaican.
it's all exactly. It's not as bad as Jamaicans. It's not bad. It's not as bad as Nigerians, but it's shit. That's on another level. I don't. The Jamaican would be talking English to you, and you don't know what the fuck he said. Like,
I
what?
do. I understand Samuel personally.
Joby knows it good because Joby knows how to do all these accents and shit. I be like, I don't know what you. He could have told me to suck his penis. I was like, all right, okay. I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said. Shit.
I
What's
understand
going on around?
Samuel, if you're listening. I understand Samuel very, very well personally. I understand George Guy as much
But
as George
George,
Guy
but
doesn't
George
send
ain't got
voice
no George ain't got
much.
no George ain't got no Jamaican accent. Even though he's Jamaican, he grew up
I've
in
never,
Canada.
I've never
He
heard
don't
him.
he don't count. You never heard George speak ever?
Nah, never.
Yeah,
He doesn't send voice notes like Samuel does.
yeah. But Sam still got his Jamaican. Sam still got his Jamaican accent. He never left the island. All he did was move to the next island, the Caymans.
Yeah, but
That's right next to Jamaica.
Namibia and Pharaoh. I remember when we came to Tanzania, Kitty and I were shocked. This was our first culture shock in Tanzania, and then we got used to it and adapted it as well, and started calling people
It's just
Mkaka.
that good.
I don't know if you've gotten that Nubian. We were called Mkaka. So when the Tanzanian brothers and sisters, they call each other Mkaka, which is like Ndugu, because it applies to both genders. But I remember that day we went to buy, I think, some street chicken or something. Then there's this brother who called us, hey, Mkaka, watakaje nkusaidiaje? Like, wait, what? Did you call me? You call me a brother? Can't you see me in a dress? Like, can't you see me in hair? I'm a woman, not a dude. We usually get angry and we have to
They be
question
getting
why.
all irate. They be getting all irate, and they didn't know that they were just talking their
Yeah, we
regular
were
language.
like, yo, bro, that is so disrespectful. You don't call me Mkaka and you can see me on a dress. What you gonna say? What do you mean I'm Mkaka? So yeah, actually the brother was so nice to explain to us, like, oh, this is a Twaitana like wanasema we call each other like that, this applies to both genders, so don't get offended. And shout out to Loveness, our Uber driver, every time, any day. She was the one who was trying to break all these differences between the so-called borders and everything. But anyway, let me share this as we move on.
Yeah. When I send you down there in May, I have you meet the Nubian Pharaoh when I send you guys down there in May.
That would be
Hook up with the
amazing. That would
brother.
be so amazing. That would be
Yeah,
really,
that'd be
really good
cool.
connecting and all that, because
Yeah,
we
that'd
need
be
to
cool.
network and connect. It's gonna be beautiful.
It will be.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Say hi, y'all. Say hey. All right.
Remember, Lisa's all pissed off. She ain't thinking that's funny. How y'all doing? Go
Yeah,
ahead, Jody.
they had 6 Grammy awards. Every one of them is holding
Yeah.
two awards.
But they would,
Like those
but
are
they would,
six
but
Grammy awards.
they were the number one group in the world at that time. So
That is the group. I will be right
no
here. Yeah.
screw. Yeah. No. No. SWV is different. SWV didn't win a couple Grammys. No, that's TLC. That's one says, I don't want no scrub. Scrub
Oh,
can't give me no love. That's
yeah,
that's them.
yeah.
They're like you, Joe, but they don't want no scrub. You can't be broken talking to me. They say no scrubs.
I can say this: everything's not going the way we so-called "quote unquote" would want it to
Exactly.
be, or how it
Yeah,
should
they ain't
be.
happy about them Grammys. They broke.
Regardless, we're not gonna let anybody hold us down. This proves it, and we've done good regardless to all the problems.
No problem. No
We're going
problem.
on tour.
Yeah. Lisa over there pissed off. She
Yeah,
broke.
we're straight. We're
Lisa.
gonna talk. Go ahead.
You said your career is not exactly what you would have wanted it to be, but this proves it. What's not on?
Step on it.
I'll tell it. We're
Tell
not
it.
going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right.
Damn.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever.
Of all time. They do that.
10
Exactly.
million albums worldwide. We have worked
$300
very
million.
hard.
dollars.
We have been in this business for 5 years, and we are
I like the blonde hair as confidence. That looks like me. Ready to fire, you know? I like the blonde hair girl.
broke as broke can be, and we're not like trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won two. And that proves that we are the jam.
Shirley, can you
Wait, because I
Man, you can tell they
Yeah.
don't even look
Now,
at this
now,
lady. This lady, she's so mad.
yeah,
God.
left eye. That's left eye. They killed. Yeah, left eye pissed off. Remember, they made $300 million, Joby. I told now we're about to go back to Clive Davis and the cats with the small hats. Who kept all that money? See, they ski these fake contracts. They steal all your money off your talent. See, this was going on. They were the main ones behind slavery. You look who owns all those slave ships? The cats with the small hats. Who own the plantations from America down to Brazil, Jamaica to Haiti? The cats with the small hats. All this shit's hidden. So you're back on the plantation, giving your talents to them. You made them. So they made Clyde Davis $300 million while they broke.
But again, I think
Okay.
personally, because I'm trying to look at this amount of money. This is 42 million Kenyan shillings. You should almost threat that 43 million Kenyan shillings. Because it is 42 million 900. That is 42 million.
Three,
Let's say just
more than that.
43 million.
What is $300 million in Kenyan shillings, Joe?
Yeah, 43 million Kenyan shillings. That is
No,
what
it's more than that. No, it's more than that. 300, say not 3
No,
million, 300. What is
$300,000.
300? No, 300 million.
Oh, 300. What?
Yeah,
Shit.
300 million, Joe, but not thousand. They made $300 million. How much is that in Kenyan shillings?
Oh my God.
That's just on one album. One. They made three. That's just one. That's one album. Made $300 million. How much is that in Kenyan shillings?
Oh my God. Let me see. Let me see. Just a minute.
Take your time. You're not going nowhere. We all want to know what is $300 million in Kenyan shillings.
Trillion. We think we're talking
Yeah.
about billion, trillion. God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. So you want to know how you can be broke? Have you made all
It's a
that
lot
money?
of money.
That was stolen. Yes, right. That's what happened to Black. You'll
And they
see.
are
Yeah.
as good as they can be. Oh my
Huh?
God. But I was saying, just before we
But
continue,
you must see these girls are these are black girls from the hood. They forgot they went in and took. I want Joe to put it. They went and took the record company hostage. Fuck their money.
that's why we question. Shout out to DJ Flani. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Key. Shout out to Tappers. Shout out to Pento. Shout out to John Mosquitoes if that's in the building. Asante Sana for tuning in. Shout out to user 168. Shout out to John Mosquito also with us on YouTube. K Williams, Danny, and to all our amazing listeners also on YouTube, and Nubian also with us right here. But personally, I want to pose this because I think we've been discussing this, especially when it comes to entertainment news, what artists fail to do, and that is reading the contract. So I feel like
Of
probably
course.
if you want to do much research,
Joby, if I'm stupid, Joby, if I'm poor and dumb coming out the projects, I'm a moron. What contract I'm thinking about the fame. I'm gonna be famous, Joby. I'm gonna be famous, and people gonna hear my music on the radio. Yeah.
one thing, and I love shout out to Kamlesh for saying this, and that is one thing I've always had in my mind, despite also being a radio host, despite you being in the career you are, and that is actually for everyone, it applies. You are a brand, okay? On whatever career, you as you yourself, you are a brand, okay? You have your own brand as your own self, and you need to understand. If I have a manager, if I have how is it called uh, a record label that needs me to work with them, they're gonna benefit off you being the brand. You need to actually understand you are the main cause of money coming in and out. You are the main reason, and I feel like that is what artists have failed to understand. And
No, Joby. No,
no,
no, no, no. Let me
so
let
especially
me let me, let
understand.
me say
Listen,
something. Let me
no,
say. I hear. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
let me
ahead.
finish.
Okay. Okay.
We have,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
we have families coming. I understand when you say the black community coming from poverty. We've explained that even with the Haiti situation. We have
I'm not.
families
I'm
from
not even.
poverty.
I'm not even saying that either, Joe. I'm about to tell you. Okay. Now you're a star. You think you're a brand? I can ghost your ass where you're not a brand no more. I run this planet. You think I own all the social media, own all of it. So you get to
Okay,
talking crazy and get out of pocket, you go from famous to nobody knows who the hell you are.
and that's why again we come back to now where the black
Mm.
media, the black
Yeah, that's right.
entertainment
But
industry
they, but they,
controlling
but they
itself.
haven't built exactly. But they haven't built any. You're exactly right, Joby. So you could do that if you built your. Where's the black media at? Doesn't exist. Only one is us. Who's built any black media, Joby?
Oh my god,
Ah,
let
ah,
me, oh my
ah,
god. I
Too
remember
smart.
it was
You're
in
too smart.
2020. In 2020,
Hmm.
when I appeared on the magazine cover, the first time ever magazine cover, and
Hmm.
I had radio stations shouting me over. I had people. I was posted all over. Like I had
Hmm.
people shouting me out. It got me into a lot of gigs. I'm not gonna lie, and that's how I think I got in touch with Spikes for me to apply for
Hmm.
this job, which I'm so grateful for being here because that's how I think Spikes also got to know me because I was
Hmm.
outside, really outside, and all that. But did I get much more offers of signing into contracts? Because they had a bigger deal. Yes, I did, but I said no. Okay, it
Hmm.
comes from you as a brand and understanding what you are bringing to the table. I said
Hmm.
no, kid. I had so many. Oh my god, I had so many crazy ass offers with good money. I'm not gonna lie, but you look at is this what I want to do? Is this really what I want to do? For how long do I want to do this? Fine, yes, good money. I really need it, but for how long? Those are some of the questions you need to pose yourself in the head and
Most people don't have a
question
character like that. You have
yourself.
you're naming yourself because you have character, Joby. Most people don't have character. They don't care, but I'll do anything for the bag. Like I go out here and take off my pants and show my butthole. Can I get the bag? Where's my bag? So and they know that. So that's how they keep us in a. That's why we're kept in a perpetual state of poverty. So we're easy to be manipulated, right?
Damn, man, it's crazy.
So
Trust me, it's crazy.
so so
It's
so when
crazy.
Left Eye was talking about, we've been robbed. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start telling the world. I'm gonna start telling the world what's going on. And then you're gonna do what? What you gonna do? Remember, guys,
And
she went down. She went down to the island with Dr. Savy to get clean. Said certain foods we shouldn't be eating, and trying to be spiritual. So
being honest at this point, Keith, and I kind of agree with some people and Africans who say we can no longer blame our colonizers for all they did, the damages they keep on doing. We've realized for so long what they've been doing, what their agenda is all about. They don't like our eyes. They don't like us.
yeah,
They have
that's,
nothing to
that's
do with
true.
us but just benefit of us. And
That's
since
true.
they know from the beginning, they benefited of us, our civilization, our
Everything.
education, our
Everything.
resources, everything. Until today, they still do, using our talents and all that to make money of themselves. The moment we, the black people, realized all these, we should have done something about it. And I want to go back to
Okay.
Taraji P again.
Okay, Joe.
I want to go back.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
Joey. Okay,
I
Joe.
want to go back to Taraji
Okay,
P
go
again.
ahead. Joey.
I want
Okay,
to go back
go
to
ahead.
Taraji P again, saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of all this being used.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do something about it? The moment you,
Yeah.
a group of people, because we had Monique, we have now you, we
True.
have TLC, we have a bunch of artists and actors who understand what we're dealing with, and we have the
True.
right wing men who are literally part of the white supremacy, being
True.
used to benefit of us. Why didn't you actually gang up and create an entertainment industry for
There we
your
go.
own self? Bring on your
Now,
fundings
now,
if you can.
now you're asking. Yeah, you're asking a real honest question.
Yeah,
Why
when
did
we
so
speak
so so
about,
now so look. But that's what Lisa said she was going to do. That's why she was murdered over there. And she said she was giving up. She was leaving TLC because she said them two bras are coons. She wanted to be. She's a revolutionary, Joe. She's like, I'm not gonna keep giving these people all my damn money. And while we talking about this, Joe, we go to say TLC holds Clive Davis and Arista. What do you say, Clive Davis? Don't say the name of the company. Holds Clive Davis hostage. They will get their money. They will get their damn money. That was Lisa. Lisa was Lisa was the mastermind. He said, you think I'm gonna work this hard and you gonna keep my damn money? You owe us $300 million. What are you talking about? So Lisa was never gonna be the one that you gonna just be. She wasn't gonna be the docile African.
How you doing, Shelly? My name is Frank. I just had a brief question for you. I watched a couple of your interviews, and you talked about taking Clive Davis hostage. And I just wanted to, because we seen the movie, so
that happened.
Yeah, I wanted to just touch on that and just get the outcome of that, like what
the real deal.
Yeah, what happened? What transpired
really
after that?
Okay, well, at that time, we had already left Pebbles, and so we
You remember Lisa's already
had a
dead
lot
when
of
they tell me.
questions. We weren't making any money, and we were selling albums and all that, and so LaFace Records was, they point to Arista, and Arista will point back to them, and so we're like, well, shoot, let's just go to the head, and that is Clive Davis.
Right.
So Lisa met a few friends when she was, after the burning of the house and everything, she was in a little trouble.
Remember, Lisa also burned down Andre Rison, her boyfriend's birthday, for cheating on her, his mansion. She burned that shit down to the ground, remember? When she found out that her boyfriend, the football player, not the soccer player, the American football player, was cheating on her, she burned the house down to the ground. She said, hell no. Who do you think you fucking with? Think you gonna be cheating on? And she burned his house, and she burned his house down to the ground. Think you fucking with?
I was to say, I know that's right, but I'm not that psycho. I'm not
that's what they call a psycho. That's if she was.
I can't do that. I'm not that psycho. I'm just gonna leave you alone. Karma will face you, man. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but that's what she's talking about when she burned the house down.
Holy.
They laughing. Go Lisa.
Tough girls.
At the time she's dead. She said, go Lisa. Everybody know Lisa burned that house down.
Oh, I'm serious, like way bigger than you, like huge. Like you would almost think they were like dudes, but they were girls, like look like this, like, hey, like that. You remember them, I know you did. So she gathered her crew, and she and she and those girls, Antion drove.
And Tay-Tay.
Yeah, and Tay-Tay, which is Tion's cousin. Tay-Tay don't play. And they drove to New York. I got on a plane, met them there, and we had a plan. So, we didn't have any plaques. We didn't have nothing. So we
instructed the girls. We said, all right, we're going to go up to Ersa. And I said, we're going to call. And I said, I'm going to do the talking. And because, you know, Chili's the sweet one.
And Puff Daddy snitched on him.
I am sweet.
He did, he snitched on him.
If you cross me, I'm not. So anyway, no.
I was about to say,
Coon.
she's sweet, but
Don't mess with me. But anyway, so and we told the girls, you know, when we go there, go on every floor. I can't remember how many floors there were at Ersa at the time, and we said anything that says TLC, from the plaque to a regular poster, we don't care what it is, get it and go and put it in the limo. We had already talked to the limo driver. He was ready. He was like, okay, cool, I'll park right here and I won't leave until y'all say so. So we call her, ring, 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 you know.
You ask it general, but mine is natural.
Hey, it's TLC for Clive. He's like, hi, girls, how are you doing? I was like, hey, Clive, you know, we're in town. We miss you. We haven't seen you in a while. We want to come up and say hi. Yeah, girls, come on. Yeah. So we get there and we got the girls going, and then we go in the room, and then, Lisa's cousin. I don't remember. What? No. Tay-Tay is Tion's cousin. Lisa's cousin was there too. You know who I'm talking about. And we walked into Clive's office. Puffy was in there playing that's when he was Puffy, playing his music and stuff. And so, you know, we walk in, and of course everybody's like friendly and ready to say hello. And Tion's cousin walks over. At the time, it was a tape, stops the tape, gives it to Puffy and says, TLC's got a meeting with Clive and you got to go. Your meeting's over. And Tough Puffy is like, he didn't put up a fuss or nothing, but he was confused, of course. And so
what's funny is he told me the exact same story from him. His perspective is the funniest.
So he goes out,
So
and we have one of the girls
get our
acting
money.
as security outside of that door. And we said, don't let anybody in or out unless we say so. Okay, so Clive is like, girls, what's going on?
Now, this would be a Joby move, like, for real. This would be a Joby move. You ain't playing with her money.
To talk to you, because we're broke, we don't have no money, and LA is talking about you, and like we're just going on and on and on. And there was another person that needed to be in that meeting who handled finances and stuff there. So he called him on, you know, on the intercom or whatever and said, come to the office. Then the guy calls back, he's like, those ladies or bodyguards won't let me in. So, and mind you, somebody's already called the NYPD because the other girls are like going all around taking plaques down and everything. And so, of course, you know, can you imagine like working? You're like, wait a minute, what's happening right now? Are we getting robbed? Like, you know, and so,
black women
that, you know, the other gentleman comes in and I start talking, and then I get all emotional because I'm mad, I'm crying. And so this is like for real. And we said, you know, it's not fair. We're selling all these records and we don't have anything to show for it. Like, this is not right. Because we thought, we got rid of Pebble, so we straight. No. And so, so he actually saw how serious that was. Now, at this time, the police is there. Hold on, y'all. This is my son.
So the police was there. I wasn't there. I was in Atlanta. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I just heard all the stories. Pat, he's calling you right now.
I know, right?
There go Pat right there.
That's my mini-me. So anyway, long story short, the police comes in the office, like two of them, and I'm not lying. It was like a serious movie at that moment. The three of us just looked at Clive like, if you have us arrested, we are gonna F you up for real. Like, don't get us arrested. So he was like, because the officer was like, you know, is everything okay? Everything okay? And he was like, he looked at us, and that's when we gave him that look, and he was like, girls, why do we need all the security? And come on, girls. And we're like, okay, you know, then turn into some
We
sweet
gonna
little things
we
in
gonna
front of the
fuck you
cops.
up for real.
And that was pretty much it, like LA was called, Puppy called LA, like, yo man, you don't, but like the girls are going crazy and all this kind of stuff.
Oh
But
man, that's so mean. Don't try it. Okay? Don't. Oh my. If I have some receipts on you, I'm gonna F you up for real. Don't.
because we didn't have anything to lose,
And remember,
you know what I
it
mean?
wasn't
We
them,
didn't
and it was
care. We
Lisa.
want-
Lisa put this all together. Not these two coons. Lisa had put all this together. Remember, like Joby said, Lisa was known as the psycho too. Remember, they called Lisa psycho. But Lisa withdrew from all that and became spiritual. Went on down to see Dr. Sabi. Remember, they murdered Dr. Sabi a few years ago to get herself completely clean, get out alcohol, to get completely spiritual. Remember, Lisa said, "I want to go back to Africa and become spiritual." And remember, she left all that money on the table. Remember, Lisa left them. They were going on tours to get millions of dollars. They were the #1 group in the world. Lisa said, "No, I don't want none of that shit. Fuck that money. I gotta get myself right. All the stuff that we've seen, I gotta get myself right. You guys, Lisa, we can't make this money without you. We gotta make." I think they said they left like $500 million on the table because Lisa refused to go on tour with them. She said no.
Let me just wrap it up. Let me wrap it up. Let me not do a spikes.
Say, hey, what is the problem? Like, can we be in something? Give us something fair, And then after that, that's when we started to renegotiate our contracts. The whole filing of the bankruptcy happened, and all that kind of stuff.
Now remember, we didn't know that. Now remember what she said. Puppy's in there with Clive. Now we know that Clive and Puppy were doing certain things that we didn't know back then. Hint that's now coming out now. That we know for sure now.
Just plugs.
All right. And remember, the reason why we did the butt plug to me and Joby, because that was P. Diddy's bodyguard said, I read it, it said butt plugs. The box of butt plugs coming from Diddy ass.
We stuck it out because the lawyers that we had in Georgia was looking at the money that we were making and was like, what's wrong with y'all? And we're like, no, you can't look at what we're making. Look at the albums that we've sold and what we should be making. And so we had to, drill him and thinking that we got to fire this guy and start all over. I'm telling you, it was like really crazy. But doing that, it helped us, as far as the deal and them giving us something fair. I wouldn't suggest that you guys go that far.
I was gonna say moral of the story.
Yeah,
don't
please don't do that.
Man, I can't believe you made such a legendary song. I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs the man ain't no love. And then I mean, this you don't get no scrubs for real. Like you get the scrubs, like you from I don't want no scrubs, and you get the scrubs for real. That is crazy. I cannot. No.
And Joey can actually sing. If Joey has the time to sing, Joey can be a talent. She's pretty enough. She got the person, but they steal all Joey's money. What's Joey gonna say? And listen, you don't make your star, Joey.
I'm not gonna make it on the radio or becoming either a podcaster, like just being able to communicate, because I think that has been one of my greatest things since childhood. And I knew it from the moment I was being told, like, yo, shut the F up. You're talking too much. The moment I got that, I was like, yeah, okay. From this talking too much, people get to listen to me. And people love my stories because I used to be a very good storyteller. And like I said, good reader. I used to be picked a lot in reading novels, set books in the class or in the school because I could tell tons.
You're a good storyteller. Even though you're a good storyteller, Joe. Except for all your stories about you are always depressing as hell. But you're a good storyteller.
I try. I bet I am a good storyteller, but I assume I am a good storyteller. That's why I call myself one. And that is one of the things I was like, if I don't fall on the line of, being able to communicate with people because I love expressing myself, I'm either going to be a singer. But my dreams were shattered when I was 13 when I had someone, disgustingly trying to touch me, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this music thing. If I'm trying to come coach my voice and someone is trying to touch me sexually, then I'm done.
See, we didn't even know. You never told us that. Yeah, damn. You tell
Yeah.
us for the first time. Shit. See?
Yeah, I
Wow.
used to. My dad had taken my. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to him. He took my voice very seriously. He did notice I could sing, and he told me, actually, I want to put you on classes for. I want you to coach your voice. Then from there, you'll do whatever you want with your life. So he took me to the classes, but I had. That's why I said I hated fat man, because I had this fat man, you know, trying to go after me, and he was not getting tired, and then he wanted to be so inappropriate with my body, trying to, when you trust your teacher, right? Like, this is your teacher, but a teacher ends up being a
But
pedophile. So I
so
went and
he's a
told my
pedophile.
dad.
He's a scumbag.
He was like, nah, 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 I don't want you doing that. So I think that was one of the best things my dad ever did for me, because he listened to me, because he was so concerned about and learning that I had a voice, and he accepted that I had a voice and took me to class. So, and I told him,
Hmm.
like, yo, where you took me, this guy, I feel so uncomfortable. He's supposed to be getting married in the next coming few days. I know his fiance is engaged. We are arranging a whole church wedding. I'm supposed to be one among the maids. Then this guy wants to be inappropriate with me. I told him I can't. I feel very disgusted. I feel offended. I really felt very broken, being honest, because it took me back to my uncle situation. And then my dad didn't know my uncle
Yeah,
situation.
because
So for
you're
me, it
the
was so
child.
hard. Yeah, it was I was really hard. So I was like, nah, I'm never gonna mess with no
Sure.
fat man. I hate fat men. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, no, it's a no for
you're,
me.
you're
But
the
yeah,
child.
personally,
You're the child, Joey. You got traumatized. You got bad enough that
I
a girl
was
child has to go through
traumatized.
crazy. Of course, of course.
I was, because it took me. I think I was in class 8.
I,
I really loved
couldn't have been my daughter.
singing a
Couldn't have been
lot.
my
And
daughter. Couldn't have been my daughter told me no shit like that. Shit.
yeah,
It's
first
a
time I
wrap.
sang in church. The first time I sang in church, like, the way people could contribute singing in churches,
Yeah.
everyone loved my voice. I was like, "Oh, I'm used to it. I know I sound good, but I didn't know people picked it that serious." Then when I went back home, my dad was like, yo, I really like your voice. I like the way you sing it. I really, really like it. And of course, that was the first moment when we were trying to know each other.
How you doing? How
I
you
was
doing?
not feeling my teenagehood at that time, where we were disturbing each other a lot. So it's like, I want to coach your voice. So it's like, okay, you want to pay for it? Because, you're not just going to, you can coach my voice. You got a whole bishop. The way you sound as a bishop and the way you sound as a singer is pathetic. So you can't coach my voice.
Hey,
Hell no. No, no.
everybody likes
So,
someone who can sing.
yeah, it was really, really good, but it wasn't. It is crazy. But on my points regarding this, before I go through the comments of everyone, is again a lesson. What are black people learning from all this? And this is globally, and something John Mosquito also said earlier on the comments when I mentioned about we being the ignorant people. He said 100% we now have and are exposed to enough knowledge to use ignorance as an excuse. That is true, because I mean, past example, I didn't even know about Monique. I've been learning everything about you guys' culture, especially since I started the Africa Today show. It's been a very good experience for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a very, very good learning experience, and me being in the continent and the assumptions that Africans have about the Black community in Africa, in diaspora, it's been so easy and good for me to learn a lot, entertainment wise, political wise, sports wise, historical wise. It's been a very good process for me, and I'm very, very proud to be part of
Exactly.
this journey.
That
Not gonna
is
lie.
it. Look, is that
But
that's why they don't want that to happen. That's why they don't want this to
mhm,
happen. Go ahead.
so we didn't know about Monique. I didn't know about Monique personally until we had. I think everything started blowing up since we had Taraji P now exposing the, this,
Yeah.
Nollywood characters and the behavior they have, how they're being poorly paying black people. We see, because personally I've been a very, very big fan of Taraji P, and that's why it's really hurt me. And it really did hurt me because I'm a big fan of her. I've loved that woman's movies. Every single time I could see Taraji P on any movie, I don't care how it looks, I'm gonna watch it. It's Taraji P. I'm like, I like that woman. I don't even know her name. Whatever character name she has on this one, I just like her. I didn't even know about what's this one that was married to Dwayne Wayne? Ain't she called? The one married to Dwayne, the one that was married to Dwayne Wayne. Ain't she called Gabriel Union? I didn't know Gabriel Union's name, but I was still vouching for her. But my favorite character always has been Taraji P. And before Taraji P coming out to speak out, we've seen Monique. And this is what I'm saying. And I'll pick it up from there. Probably we've had people who have spoken up before. And that's why I'm saying that black people, from the moment you hear the first exposure of whoever came out speaking on this, we as black people in the Nollywood, this is what we go through, this is what we experience. We are less paid than what you see in the image of we are stars, we're shining, and all that. This is what we're going through. Like, we've had less people and we've had less unity, because it all starts with unity. The moment you start realizing you are being oppressed, especially as a bunch of people, once you have because it's hard to believe when you have the first person. When the first person comes and speak and you have the majority still left in the group, you're like, hey, maybe he's just lying. He didn't just. It was his time to get out. His time is over. And then you have the second person, the third person, the fourth person. You need to question something about your community as a black people. And I believe if we had a bunch of people way back then exposing the Nollywood, this literally the white supremacy thing and how it is designed not to literally favor black people but to use them, we should have from then. And that's why we have people like Taylor Perry, who is not, you should not be depending on Taylor Perry, understanding that he's a right man wing. The moment you pick that up, this is just a black representative who is here not to present you as black people, but to benefit off you to the white supremacy. You should have formed your own media. I don't know how this is going to get to you, but I'm talking to you, the ones in the industry. This should get to you. You should have created your own media, your own industry, your own filming industry, and right now you don't be complaining about anything. Then come back to the continent. Stop assuming, people in the continent are dummies. People in the continent don't know anything. People in the continent are just what? We are you. The only difference is you're so much advanced with the information, but don't take us and pick us for dummies. That's why you get a Zoe, or act like a Zoe.
Exactly right.
So
exactly right.
I'm just gonna give straight facts, and that is what it is. So I believe and this is actually not just in the Nollywood, or it is in both ends.
Hollywood.
We should be able to educate each other. I know it's hard, especially me picking up information right now with the black Americans in America. I understand when you're hurt and maybe you like not understanding, especially when it comes to the continent, or maybe you pick up anything from the continent, like, why is it that this African in the continent are acting like this? Why is it that they're acting like this? You need to be very patient. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of meeting you, Keith. I'm so proud of meeting you, because I remember the first time I was so mad at you. I'm not gonna lie. I was so mad at you, like, these Africans are Africans. I'm like, wait, what? You understand? I'm wondering calling me a moron. I'm gonna leave. You can call me a moron. So it took me time, but of course, me needing the job and being in a space, because I used to love the morning shows. Until you come in and start calling us morons, I'm like, nah, I can't accept this guy calling us morons. I can't. Then shout out to Kami for making me understand.
Remember what you just say, Toby? I'm not a moron.
Yeah, I used to be very defensive because I'm not a moron. Yeah, remember? mad with that because I was so mad. Why are you calling us morons? What do you pick? What do you take us for? And it has taken me time to understand. For real, we do have morons in the continent, not just in the continent, but also outside the continent. Among us, the Black Americans community, the people outside the community. As
But
African people, that is what
yeah,
they
but it
wanted
was,
us to be.
but it
Morons.
wasn't. Yeah, but it was. Yeah, but it wasn't meant like that. It was meant just as just a conversation flavor. And I seen it was bothering you. They was doing her face and doing her head like, oh, I'm not a moron. I said no joke. I know. I
used to
seen it
get
in your
mad.
face.
I used to get mad. I remember that day. I just had to hold up. Is this guy always yelling like this? Okay, fast. Okay, I don't even care about the yelling. But he really thinks. I didn't know that was your tone. I used to think and assume you were just yelling. Just no. I didn't understand that was your tone.
And
So I asked Kami one day when we were going home. I just had to, yo, you feel like, this guy assumes we are morons for real? Because I feel like he's been disrespectful,
of course.
And
Of course.
then, the same day, it was the same day you posed the Jesus question on me, like, Jesus is not real. I was like, wait, this guy calls us morons. Then he ends up saying that Jesus is not real.
Yeah, I see your face. It scared the shit out your ass.
I went home. I asked my cousin and the wife, yo, do you know if Jesus was not white or well, my cousin told me, where the hell did you get that bullshit from? What the hell? I can't answer. He told me, I remember it was like I remember he told me, I can't answer you no such kind of question like that. How dare you? And then having the same answer posed to me I think 2 years ago then.
Yeah, probably, the other guy. Yeah.
I'd asked my stepmom, I think there's a question that posed about Jesus. Then she told me, you can't question God. So when I went and asked my cousin about, do you understand if Jesus is white or black, or do you understand if Jesus existed? He was like, who are you to question God? So I was like, yeah. I posed it there. Because I don't know now what to believe. Jesus is a lie. Jesus is true.
Yeah.
Who is who? Now
imagine the mind of a child of moron. Children don't question. You as an adult, you're supposed to question everything. No, you can't question God. Who said that's God? How do I know that's God if I never question any damn thing?
It was so crazy for me. It was so crazy. But I'm so glad, being honest, I'm glad meeting you, all of you guys on the network. It's been an amazing journey for me. I'll always give, once a while, I always love giving my gratitude back to learning and knowing everything I know today. Because 3 years back, I have attained now. This is my third year right here. We are on March. This is my third year. So I didn't know what I know today. It's been a good learning curve. It's been a good experience, and I'm still.
That was your path. You always will keep learning. But what you did, you took the information and you doubled down and started learning more of yourself, and you even taught us some stuff. That's how learning. That's how actually really learning is. When you're supposed to ask questions, you're supposed to go find out. That's why advocates so backwards. You don't question none of this stuff that the white man gave us. How dare you?
I don't know. I remember when I started even the Africa Today show, for me to even get mad at Tsepo. Shout out to you, Tsepo, if you're listening, always listening. Probably, I don't know, but
you might be.
I threatened my confidence. He did threaten my confidence at that time because
you were still healing.
I was not confident.
Yeah, you wasn't who you are today. Exactly.
Yeah, I was not ready for the role I was given at that time. I just got in the management role. I don't even know how this works. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to still something I'm figuring out even up to date.
You still question yourself.
Yeah, I'm still something I'm figuring out to date. I'm trying to, as much as I'm managing a bunch of people, I want to understand what am I managing, how can we make this run correctly and all that. But one of the biggest fears I had was, how am I going to run the Africa Today show? Because I didn't understand what I understand today, if you guys can remember.
Yeah, of course, but you grow. I told you, don't be scared. You're growing to it. Spikes didn't know shit either.
I
You're,
was
you're
scared.
growing too.
Scared.
And
I was.
actually,
I was.
and actually, can you imagine? You're better than Cammy and Spikes everywhere today. That's amazing. Better than
I,
Cammy and Spikes everywhere.
well, I give. I always personally my confidence. I felt like it was built through, and I always give her the the
Cammy.
thumb up Kami. Yeah, because I
Hmm.
used to watch her as much as I knew how to communicate with people. I didn't have that confidence of the camera, and that's why one of the things that lacked me behind with my YouTube channel, because I had a YouTube channel, but I was being run by someone who wanted me to run through his ways. I was like, you're not gonna run me. I don't want you to dictate to me what I want to do. So if I'm ever gonna do this, it's gonna be my way, not you the way you wanna tell me. So that's
Supposed to
one of the
be.
ways. I knew what I wanted, but I just didn't want someone telling me and not me doing it confidently. I wanna do it. You telling me how you want me to do it. And that's what we have with Taraji and these
Yeah.
artists and
Yeah.
all that,
That's what they
because
go with
you have to
Taraji.
stand
Yeah.
up for yourself.
Yeah. I
You
like the way you. I like the way. I like the way you went back to Taraji, but Taraji never said that when she was young. She was a young
yeah.
hot thing getting all the roles. Now she's old. And now they're gonna they're gonna destroy her. They already told her that she's done. Now they've already told you the old lady now. You're not the hot young girl that men are checking for no more. So you should have set them up. And they blaming that horrible Color Purple movie on it. It ain't nothing to do with her. That movie stuck because it was gonna be a bad movie about hating on black men and telling black women to talk to black men crazy. So
Well,
that's why nobody wants. Go ahead, Joe.
I don't know how the black community is gonna be able to build up itself back, but you should be. Right now, I can't say we can look up to people like the artists we've grown up looking up to. The people, especially back in the continent, the people we used to assume Beyonce, Rihanna, ASAP, Mick Mill, Diddy, Rick Ross, and all those people. We
All the
can no longer
bootlickers.
do that. If you want to flourish, I believe us understanding now what we're dealing with, because some of us understand what we're dealing with. Artists, some of the artists, people in this career of entertainment understand what we're dealing with. So it
Uh,
is up
uh,
to us to make a change. That
as
is
it said,
up to us to make a change.
as it
Don't
said,
be a
as it,
yes man. Don't be a coon. Learn to say no. Learn to stand up for yourself, and learn to also like be confident enough to build a community that is gonna back you up. The problem is always the backing up, especially with us, the black people have
exactly,
understood that. When you don't have
exactly.
people supporting you, you're gonna be a one man, and that's
Mhm.
you're not gonna
Now,
flourish in that. You
now
need
you're gonna
people
now you're gonna
understanding
lose.
and what
All
you're
right.
fighting for, the space you're fighting for, and what you're
Unity.
trying to build.
You just named the revolution, Joby. We need unity. Exactly. And can you name anything Rihanna or Beyonce's done in any black community? I'll wait.
None, nothing.
None.
Nothing,
None.
just went to an Indian, how is it
Wedding,
called? An
wedding,
Indian
any
wedding,
wedding,
paid
any wedding.
six to six,
I man,
6 million to 9 million, doing some
9 million.
Indian dances and all that.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
cool. You
And
get
like,
your money, but what you're doing for
but
the black people? That's the question.
nothing, nothing. And somebody told that the truth, and shout out to Stephanie Milton, the truth. Said when you go there, baby, don't think you're nothing but the entertainment. They don't want to hear you say shit or speak nothing. You
Period.
like a slave. You're a high paid slave. And yeah, we're gonna
Thank
pay you for
you.
that.
Shit, nobody thinks about that. Damn. That is you being a slave to, but then I
Yeah,
didn't think of it. It's true. As
yeah,
I'm a slave master. I got this money to pay this. This woman
exactly.
has been acting all retired. She can't be, she's all married right now, having 2 kids. Oh, the billionaire. I can afford the billionaire. You're talking about the billionaire, the
Right.
Fenty Beauty
That
bitch.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry,
that's
part
yeah,
of my
that yeah, the
crime.
bid, the fake billionaire joke. That's on that's this ain't remember Kanye was a billionaire until he opened his mouth. That's all fake. Remember, he's supposed to work 8 times more than Rihanna till he opened his mouth that one day.
Hmm.
Don't
It
believe when they
seems
say
like
they don't believe Joe when they say they billionaires. Don't believe none of that.
it is
I bet
crazy, and
Joby, a billionaire doesn't run to Mumbai, India to go dance and sing for people.
I can't go to the most world populated people in the world if I assume so. India, it is the most. Not really. I don't know if it is India or Nigeria. I don't know which of or yeah. I can go to the most world populated people in wherever they are, and I'm a whole billionaire. I'm a whole celebrity. I'm scared for my life. I'm scared for my life personally. I don't want you. I'm more than 6 million. I'm more than 6 million. But anyway, before we come to the end of the show, family, apologies. We shifted our conversation, but it's been an amazing one. I promised to share the video I had held for the topic of today. Shout out to the matatus also outside, Yeah, so I promised to share the video that I had held for today's show, which is about Texas wildfire, which are staged attack on the beef industry and the America food security on Friday. I have it saved. And of course, we'd love to talk about more of what is happening in other countries, all of what is happening in terms of destabilization of America and the invasion of especially these illegal aliens. But before I come to an end, I'd love to go to the comments very, very quickly before I get to wind up and see what's up.
I'm a whole billionaire. I'm a whole hold on. I'm a whole billionaire, Joby, but I'm gonna go be the house help. That was she went to go be the house help, the housemaid. You crazy.
You don't want to be a house help. Trust me, it's not
That's
a
right.
thing. Okay,
I've
been a house help.
But she's supposed to be a billionaire. Joby, if you're a billionaire, you don't go be the house help. That's what she went to go do.
You don't want to be a house help, black people. It's not easy. Okay, it's not, especially when you have your fellow black people enslaving you. That is what we call enslavement. Leave alone what we had one of us calling enslavement.
You gotta pay them bills. ASAP Rocky ain't making no money. Shit.
Man, you don't want to work as a house help. I've been there. It was not easy for me, man, and it was a good learning lesson.
You got 2 kids by him, Joby. She can take care of him now. He ain't making no money. He all right.
You don't wanna be no house help. It's crazy. Especially when you see a washing machine there, then you have to be the washing machine. It's the worst one. It is the worst one because those are some of the experiences I had. You see a washing machine there just laying down. Electricity bills are well paid.
Joby got the best stories, but they always all fucked up.
Man, but all my stories been fucked up. I'm the most blessed right now. I mean,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So I see William says he was saying earlier, whenever people hand out trophies to black people, they are no good. I agree with him.
Exactly.
And he also posed a question there about me getting married to. I'm not getting married anytime soon. Shout out to you. And I'm not with a man. I don't know if where you have been, but I've not been with a man for I think 2 years so far. So I don't know where you are at. But anyway, he's my friend. Just a very good business partner right now. And Danny Harrison also saying that he was talking about Tyrese and audition for the Baby Boy movie. I'm not sure who we were talking about earlier, but anyway, thank you.
Yeah, Taraji P. Henson. That was the first movie with Tyrese, with the singing guy.
All right. And also see you added that it is really our fault, civil rights movements, that you can't talk about the small hats. The ADL was born out of the civil rights movement. And also see you added that these Negroes tell themselves that it is just business. Then after a while become a predator themselves. CPDD situation with Andrew Hell and Clive Davis. I mean, that is what is true. And that's why I'm calling them the right handmen. The right handmen, the right twins, if that makes sense. And you also say that as black people, we need to start looking at willful ignorance as dangerous. It is not harmless. And you also added that Hollywood is called CIA, so they can have someone to come and see you.
That's right.
I've only said personally, I know this for sure. I'm being watched. I don't, but I know. Especially being where I am, I know I'm being watched. I
Of
know for
course.
sure I'm being watched. I walk my life conscious. I walk my life knowing anytime, any day, and not being scared of death as well. Understanding that I might go anytime, any day, probably. Especially being in a continent full of puppets who are scared of power, which is us.
Yeah.
Power, because we're talking
Yeah.
power. So
Yeah.
I know I'm very always conscious, and I know. I don't know. I just always know. I know someone is watching me, and I always feel it. I feel like someone is watching me. I always feel it.
They
You
are
can feel
watching.
it. You can feel it. I don't know how vibrant your instincts are, but mine are always very vibrant. I can tell when someone is lying, like Kamlesh, Mr. Business. That is Kamlesh, and you're not telling me anything else. That is just a fact. You guys assume Kamlesh doesn't know a lot, but Kamlesh knows a lot, kid, than you think, man. But
Okay, I
that
know.
was
You did.
him.
You did that. You did that with him, Joey. Okay. Wow. Okay. You made me right.
You could tell from, and then you'll know when you pose a question on someone, then he hesitates answering. So once you hesitate answering my question, I know the answer is yes. So yeah, you're not lying to me. I'm not gonna. I'm a CIA of my own, and I'm gonna discover shit. Like it or not. And I also saying that maybe earlier was saying that TLC no scrub in 90s and earlier 2000 songs during cassette tapes, before DVDs and CDs, during antenna TV. No Scrub was notable song at all time. We still do No Scrubs. We don't want No Scrubs. Period. We don't want No Scrubs. We don't want No Scrubs. Period. And also see, Danny was saying that that's their fault. Negroes need to read those contracts carefully before signing. Hashtag cone with lawyers and exactly. And Danny also added that don't fall for those advances. If they offering you $2 million, then that means you're worth $200 million. Exactly. That's something we're discussing, I think, on Monday on the Rhythm Scoop show, when we're saying about Shmanu posed a question about the athletes. Why is it that people end up wasting their money? And then I tried to explain to her about the contracts, and Black people globally, due to the poverty and oppression we have, we don't read most of these things. We go blindly because we're craving
We
for
don't
the money,
understand them.
the good life and all that. And we don't understand the flights you're taking, the hotels you're living in, the food you're eating in those hotels. Everything you literally haven't been provided for without you questioning is
Coming out your
all
pocket.
accustomed to that money.
That's
You've
right.
been told.
That's right. That's
So
true.
you get $20. You think
That's
you're like,
true.
why am I getting $20 out of $2 million? God damn it! You know how the flight was paid. You know how the hotel was paid. Shut the fuck up.
What they do you?
Do you know this is being paid? Or you think this just coming for free? We just have deals made by Kenya, or deals made with this airport, or because now we have a staff from Kenya who's called Joby. Joby is gonna be getting free. Please, they need to be paid.
Oh, that's so damn true. And that's the way they talk to your ass too. That's the way they talk to your ass too.
You don't know these things have been paid. So also then you also said that I like what Master P did. I like what Master P did.
Yeah, with the contract.
They offered him the same dummy contract. He
said
turned
no.
it down and started his own company. Hashtag game recognized game. Period. I mean,
He did.
And that's what I was talking about.
He did. Same thing Joby said, and Master P was broken poor. He said, but I knew the game. And he said the same thing you said. He said, I think they offered him like 20 million. He said, I'm at least 200 million. I can go start my own shit. I'm out.
Yeah, you need to be smart. You gotta be smart. But that's something I discussed yesterday about a question posed. Should we blame the continuation of slavery on our fellow African people? That is part of it, part of it. Because that's how P did it, And I also see Joe Mosquito say that Yeah. My hairstyle looks good as but is it that mine is very natural? I don't have no chemicals, bunch of chemicals in it. This is just my natural hair with nothing in it, No, nothing,
Like a
But thank
joke.
you for the
Joe,
compliment.
Joe was just like another woman got another black woman under the bus.
No. I like her hair. I like her hair. She looks nice, but I just compliment. Mine is very natural. That's all. I don't have a bunch of oil and chemicals in it. That's all. That's the
All right,
difference.
Joe. All right.
And I was just John was curious. Our son recently had a child with some Asian girl. She's now a grandma. Oh God, damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I told you. Yeah, she's a coon. Of course, of course, she gonna raise a little coon. Them Asian, of course. And remember, y'all forget. Remember, plus they don't talk about now because Left Eye is dead. Left Eye got murdered. Remember, Left Eye used to talk shit about T-Bars and Chili. Called them weak. Called them sorry. She was the main person in the group. I remember they was fighting like black women. They were fighting in that group, and that's when she's like, "I'm leaving this group." And we got 500 million on the table. Left Eye. We can't leave all this money. Says, "Man, fuck that money. I'm about to go heal myself. I'm going to learn how to eat right and meditate." Remember, I'm going to learn how to go meditate. Like, what? Meditate? Motherfucker, we got 500 million on the table. We talking about this meditation shit you talking about.
No, maybe I also said earlier that that was uncivilized for the guy who sex assaulted you. It was, man, and I hate that man. Even up, I remember his face up to date. If he thinks I don't, I hope he's dead wherever he is, because that man.
Can you imagine Joby dodged a lot of bullets? It's a couple people trying to molest Joby. Joby got away.
I've escaped molestation 3 times. 3 times.
Wow.
From my uncle, from our Shamba boy. Shamba boys, those people take care of the garden and the house, and then from that guy, who was supposed to be my voice coacher, because he was
so now you know what to expect if you have a daughter, Joby. Better be on the lookout.
Yeah, I'm scared to have kids. I just gotta leave it at that for now.
But at least your daughter won't be afraid to talk to you.
I'm scared of marriage too. I don't know about that thing, but anyway, yeah, they say that was uncivilized for the guy who sex assaulted you and create internal fear in you. Sorry to hear, and good for you. Good you share your stories. You look young and you can still drop songs. Well, I'm not really in the music industry, being honest. If it was dropping song, I would have done long time ago. When I was trying to figure out what am I going to do, I would have done it long time ago. But my career, being honest, and my passion has always been where I am right now. See this? Yeah. I've always been wanting to be just where I am, just what I'm doing, expressing myself the way you can pick up the story like that. Because I've been shot so many times. You're talking the wrong thing. You don't need to talk to people, or you're saying too much about your family. I want to talk about it. So you can go to hell if you don't want to listen to my story. Yeah,
I know that's right.
I'm confident talking about my family.
That's how I know. That's how you know Job in the past life was a Jamaican or something. Shit.
Man, I don't know, but I've learned not to give a F about people's feelings. If it favors me personally, I don't care about what you think. And so long as it's not, if it's someone I love, of course I'm gonna be very conscious of not hurting them. But if I don't love you, you don't stand a chance in my life. Go to hell. I don't care. I'm just gonna be honest. And we need to learn that as people.
Exactly. So imagine when you got that. Imagine how you got that. Where'd that confidence come from, though, Job? Exactly.
The pain.
You've always been running.
The pain and all the experiences and all that. Joe was going to say that you now know. Sorry, what moron means, Joby. Thanks to brother. No, I knew a moron from home.
You know that. Then Joe. I'm Joe Mosquito because you told him when Joby was a kid looking at Home Alone. I said, and I know what Joe was talking about when the guy come to the door. The guy come to the door and says, "You filthy morons."
The moment I hear kids calling NASA more like, nah, I picked this term from Home Alone. And then I remember I used to be that sneaky person with my mom's phone, so I used to buy secretive data, then Google things, download songs on our phone, then delete them. Because I was so much into music. I was really so much into music, and she thought I'm going to become a musician at some point, but I was so much into music. Because she used to tell me, you can be knowing all these lyrics, you're singing some ratchet ass lyrics that you don't. Yeah. I like it like that. But yeah. So I knew what a moron was, trust me, even before.
She knew. No. Mosquito, she knew. Because I knew when I first said it, I seen her face. Joey was mad. First she had to process. She's like, what? Did he just call us morons?
Yeah. So I was mad.
So I seen her processing it, and so I said it even harder. I said, goddamn morons. She was like, oh, she held up her hand, like, moved her hand up, and said, oh, I'm not no moron.
I'm not a moron. And I said that if you go back to my first shows, which are on Odyssey, Odyssey, you'll see my first shows where I used to defend myself. I'm not a moron. Every single time it could come, you morons. No, I'm not a moron. I'm not part of the morons. Then call the rest of morons. I'm just not part of
not me. Then we had to come to GJ. I don't like when you call us morons. I said, Joby. It's not really calling no one a moron. It's more about a flashy way of speaking. I'm not calling you a moron, sweetheart. I'm not. I had to explain it to her because they were kidding. I don't like when you keep calling us morons. Oh no, Joby. I'm not calling you a moron. Really, I swear to God.
I know. Job was going to say I'm a big fan of Taraji too. She's a good actress. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Been a big fan since I was young, Manze. Been a big fan. And also saying that Joby was like, I know moron. Man, period. I'm not gonna say yes to that. And just say that I had it for 6 million that Rihanna was given. Yes, that was it. And Danny says that when they say they are billionaires, just remember that's only in stock option. That means those stock options are not in their name, which means it can be taken away at any time. I hope Africans can understand this because I see Africans embracing all this bullshit all the time. And John was saying that Joby, of course you are being watched. Of course you're being watched on YouTube, on TikTok, Facebook, and I know. So let me tell you, there's a time before we wind up because I'm really 13 minutes past my time. But anyway, I'm loving it. I'm loving the show. I don't want to wind up. I wish I was still staying here, but I gotta go home. I gotta go home. But yeah, I remember the first time we moved the studio here. I used to be conscious of the door, then understanding the door, and then at that time when Keith was telling you guys, I had a bunch of people who's coming in the studio. It was real. Like I had a bunch of people, which I don't see anymore, because I cut off a lot of, spending on people. Yeah, because I was spending on people. I'm not gonna lie, I was spending a lot on people. I was trying to. I was doing a lot of things that I came to realize, like I'm trying to, please people and all that, which was not really making me happy. So there was a time I used to be very conscious of, I'm like, people understand my sitting position in the office. So what if someone is just hired to become the assassinator of, since you understand what job is in? Especially, trust me, I used to be very scared all the time. I'm like, someone, and then the only thing that kept me safe is because my caretaker in this building always, anytime, even if it's a guest coming in this studio and we know the guest is coming, my caretaker calls me, yo, are you expecting a guest? We have saying they're coming to house number 50. I'm like, yeah. So if I say no, they're chased out. That is one thing he has to confirm with me before anyone comes in. So one thing that kept me safe is because I knew I'm gonna get a phone call before anyone pops in my door, unless they lie something else. That's how I'm gonna be assassinated.
They just didn't tell you where they were gonna smell like booty juice or not.
I know. No, of course they wouldn't know. They wouldn't smell the just until you get closer. Then the window, if you guys can see, like how you see the studio, especially when we're doing the Tubonge show, the Rhythm Scoop show, there's the window side where the big sofa is. There's the window, so I used to see a lot of birds, and then I remember that time we were reporting where we have now them using birds in terms of drones.
Birds and fly people, yeah, birds and flies and all that
I
shit.
used to see birds on the window all the time, like, hey, shit, somebody's spying on me. Somebody's spying on me. I was scared. I was scared, but it is what it is. I'm living literally my dream, and
right, it is what it is.
I'm so proud to be speaking the truth and to be part of the truth and not living a lie. So, if it's my time, it's my time. There's nothing I can do. You know.
As I say, time is our time. There's no such thing as death anyway. So shit, huh?
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So it is what it is. Everyone has to go through that passage anyway. But I also see Tikae Karibu Sana, you're saying that it is called divine protection. A lot of us have that feeling now. Exactly. And just say that
now imagine this is Joby. You wouldn't get that from no room beside. I'm scared. I gotta go. I'm out of here. Imagine a room beside and a Joby. Completely different.
Yeah, now to see Novibel was saying that lovely. Could you please lift your microphone up a bit? Okay, sure. Yeah, I can be doing that if that's what you want. It is. I don't like it closing my mouth. Like I like seeing my face when I'm talking, but it's okay if that's what you like. I'm gonna do it. And just saying, I'll push your camera back up a little bit. I just need to push myself. The StreamYard camera, and if you check our Mevo camera is different. The StreamYard camera is a little bit.
Who's that on TikTok? Who's that? Somebody on TikTok or something?
No, on YouTube. That is our brother from Tanzania.
Nubian, okay. Calm down, Nubian. Stop getting horny, nigga.
Yeah, I like when your microphone was visible when you do podcasts. It looked more pro. Okay, it's okay. I'll be trying it. But
on TikTok.
Yeah, maybe you can come on TikTok. Is way more visible like that. You can see me, with all the microphone and all that. But StreamYard does not give us the StreamYard prevents you from seeing.
Where can everybody standalone camera, Joe, to put it to the computer to show the whole thing.
Yeah, unless I push back or unless I push it a little bit higher, but.
They ain't gotta do all that. Take your ass to TikTok, goddammit.
But anyway, family, coming to the end of today's conversation. It's been an amazing one.
Much love, family. Much love.
8 minutes.
I'll be back on the date. I'll write it in the section. I'm gonna come back on late on the night. I'll write it in the I was on last night, but you guys I forgot to write it on the WhatsApp. So I'll write on the WhatsApp before I go live.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you guys. It'll be just on the network though, because we're gonna do real talk. No YouTube, none of this stuff. Network.
Okay. And then Keith, remember if you wanna text me or communicate to me what to do, because my one is dead.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, we gotta do the. We gotta use the Black Wildfire network phone.
I feel so bad. As much as I don't use my phone, I feel bad.
But just use that phone, can't you? That's why it's dead. I don't know. I need to transfer your stuff over there.
This is how bad it looks. Like my screen is damaged, like looks.
Oh, look at it. It'll let you back in. Can it be repaired?
No, it's turning black. It's gonna switch itself like this.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
It might switch itself probably. Because it's not allowing me to type as much as it's on. I can't type. I can't do anything. Yeah, my phone fell when I was trying to jog in the morning. Your girl is trying to keep fit. Trying to be. Yeah. Anyway, family, much love. I'm not saying I'm not fat. You guys, I'm not petite, but I just like. Sometimes keeping it active with myself, especially right now that I'm in an environment I can jog. I have a whole playground. There's a playground around me, so I can wake up in the morning.
It's nice out there.
Yeah.
Is the playground there? Nice out there.
I'll show you guys. I'll show you very soon once I'm done pimping the house.
Yeah,
gonna
get
give
y'all
you
set
guys
up.
a house tour of both the studio and my house, so you guys gonna see the difference between all that. And I think I have previous videos of how the house used to look when my bedroom was here, so I'll combine everything, then show you guys all together. Like I'll have it uploaded on the Black Wildfire Network and also on my channel as well.
Yeah, you know, channel. And be, and then when she shows us the house, it's gonna be that Nigerian nigga sitting in there on the couch.
Ah,
Where'd he come from?
nah. Nobody. I don't even tolerate the caretaker, not even the gate woman like that. Yeah. Hey, hi, you good? Have a good day. That's it. I don't know stories. No, I'm not friendly. Trust me, I'm not friendly like that, but I'm friendly. Nah. I don't like me strangers. Nah.
Hey, I know. Hey, when you go? Only one is think. I know Sheila thinks in y'all. Who else in it? Danny seen it?
Ooh, yeah, Danny,
Yeah,
uh, HR. There's a
Hey,
time we were
Charles. Okay.
there, HR, me
Okay.
and Danny, like I
All
think
right.
3 weekends ago, 2 weekends ago, I can't remember.
All right.
I'm going to call.
I
I
didn't
think
like
I'll
it.
call everyone when I call everyone for Black Hot Fire. I'll have you guys see all that because I have to do a
Yeah.
housewarming for the Black Hot Fire panel and my fellow workmates as well. I have to
Yeah, that's
invite.
cool.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So
Did
yeah.
they like it? Did Danny and HR like it?
Yeah, the balconies are driving them crazy
It's
because
nice. It's nice.
HR is a man we know is always on phone calls. So I was like, yo, bro, you're about to be favored here because you always disappear. We don't know where you are. At least you're gonna be knowing where you are. With them phone calls and all that, Okay, it's gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna be amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna be inviting
Yeah.
everyone. Shmani,
Yes,
Kamlesh,
man.
Christine. I'll not be inviting the other one if she was here. But anyway, we're
You
good.
gonna you gonna let you gonna let Katie pop in and say hi? She might need some food or something though.
If they were, if she was here, not. I've invited them, but right now I have Shmani. I'm just gonna invite her. I'm good.
Your Shamani seem to
Probably
come. Your Shamani seem to come a little closer now that the little one's not in the mix no more.
trying. We're trying, but she's always been cool. It's just that Katie was just the hard one to come
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
No more
But
Katie. Don't get rough,
yeah.
Katie. Prince do,
Anyway,
Katie. Get
family,
out there to the peas.
have a good
Have
night. Have a good
a
day
good
on
night,
your
guys.
end.
Be
For
safe
me,
getting
it is
home, Jovi.
exactly 3 minutes to 11 p.m. And I want to wish you guys a very good day. It's been an amazing show. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll
It's
discuss
fun.
the topic which we had for today on Friday. So
We
kindly hold
discuss
on
we,
to that.
we discuss everything, Joe. That's how the African Day show is. It go anywhere. We don't got no script.
I I know. It was a fun one. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have also too. But have an amazing day. Peace.